Debut expected to go 2
All right.
Followed by David Peterson.
I didn't realize the Mets were playing today. Pitchers today: Walker, Peterson, Castro, Lugo, Shreve, Josh Walker, and Sean Reed-Foley. Those are the pitchers that could be pitching today. Up next, we'll have the start of the Washington Nationals versus the New York Mets. Walker is going to pitch today for the first time, get loose. He had a very up and down season last year, Walker. After that All-Star break, he kind of fluttered a little bit. So we'll see how he looks here in preseason. Sure, he'll look fine, but we'll see what happens with Walker today. Then I think tomorrow I'm going to do play-by-play for the New York Knicks versus the Detroit Pistons around 3:30 tomorrow. I'm going to try to do that. This Mets game should be starting in maybe 3 minutes or so. Again, it's going to be Walker on the mound today for the Mets. They also have the other Walker as an option today. I saw Sean Reed-Foley on there. Seth Lugo is going to pitch today. I think everybody's going to get like maybe an inning or two. Regular season is still a couple more weeks away. Nelson Cruz, my main man. What's up, bro? How's it going? I hope your weekend's going well, man. Thumbs up host from Smokey. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. 2 minutes till this game starts. 2 minutes. We'll see how the New York Mets look. That Knicks game yesterday was crazy. Last night, the Knicks were down at one point almost 20 points. They pulled off the victory at the end. It's freaking nuts, man. That last 5 minutes of that fourth quarter last night, solid. Good for the Knicks. They beat the Miami Heat. Miami Heat are ranked number 1 in their division. Oh, thanks. Thank you for saying that, Cruz. I just can't wait for the regular season, Cruz. Like, I know, this is preseason or whatever, but it's cool seeing the guys and everything. I just can't wait. I can't wait for, what is it? About 20 days? Not even. Less than 20 days till the season starts. I got tickets to the Mets home opener April 16th with Hector. All right, starting lineup for the Nationals. You got Escobar, you got Soto, who's a stud. You got Nelson Cruz, Bell, Ruiz, Thomas, Franco, Garcia, Robles. Soto is no joke. Nelson Cruz is no joke either, especially the Nelson Cruz currently in my chat. All right, Todd Zeal, Ron Darling, Gary Cohen, all on the call here for this Mets game for the SNY network.
I will be back with my partner Gary Apple and look forward to getting back in the studio and kicking things off. Yeah, fantastic.
On the mound, Taijuan Walker. Last season, 29 starts. Record was 7-11. That was his collapse last year after the All-Star break last year. Nemo center field, McNeid right, Marky Mark left, Guillaume Cano splitting shortstop, Escobar third, Alonso first, Walker on the mound. Denny is the catcher today for the New York Mets.
In Chicago against the White Sox when he bounced off the netting. Yeah, he used like a circus performer. Yeah, looked like an acrobat. Rick is sporting his new number 1 this year, game number 6 to Starling Marte. By the way, should be able to make his spring debut.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Low and outside, 92-mile-per-hour pitch. Going to go ball for Escobar. Escobar's stats last year, .288 average, 4 homers, and I didn't see how many RBIs. That pitch is away. It's going to be a ball. Here's the pitch. It's away on the left side there. Ball, 92-mile-per-hour pitch. Bring the count 3-0. Here's the pitch. That looked like a strike to me. 91-mile-per-hour pitch. It is, in fact, a strike. Bring the count 3-1.
Incredible difference. 7 and 3, 2.66 in the first half. 9 strikeouts per 9 innings. Made the All-Star team. Second half, 0 and 8 ERA.
Cracked it up. Center field. Nemo's playing it. He's got it. 1 out. Escobar goes out. Thanks to Nemo. Home runs allowed 17 games before the break for Walker, 6. 13 starts after the break. Walker allowed 20 home runs last year. And that's the breakdown I was talking about before. Walker's breakdown after the All-Star. Here we go. Soto. This guy is clutch, man.
This is a team that has finished last each of the last 2 years. They don't have much hope of finishing much higher this year as they rebuild. Here is Soto.
That's a strike? It is. 92-mile-per-hour. Soto last year, 313 batting average, 29 home runs, 95 RBIs. MVP runner-up. The winner was Harper. Here's the pitch. It's low. Counts 1-1. Curveball, 75-mile-per-hour pitch. Count is 1-1. There's the pitch. Pop up. Nimmo gonna play it. It's got it. 2 outs. Fans there will clap for Brendan Nimmo. Excuse me. Nelson Cruz up at bat. Last year, batting average 265, 13 homers, 86 RBIs in 140 games. Got 2 outs, top of the first. Nats batting. This will be pitch number 9 from Walker. Here's the pitch. Cracked it. And right to... I don't even know who that is. That's 3 outs. 3 outs. Commercial break. Mets will be up after this commercial break. Damn, I'm tired. I didn't sleep good last night. This game is on the SNY network, if anybody wants to know. SNY network. DraftKings commercial.
You know what that means? College basketball, baby. This year, don't wait until the whole bracket plays out for your pick.
Hey, DraftKings.
You can win cash on any game. New customers can bet $5 on any team to win and get $200 if they move on. Doesn't matter if it's number 1 seed or a double-digit seed. If they win, you win. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Sign up with the promo code. Bet $5 to win $200 on any college hoops team and make it rain.
So with Geico, we can easily bundle
Geico commercial.
Yeah, home car, motorcycle, all bundled together. Try that breakfast burrito.
So can I get chorizo?
Metaphorically, yeah.
Carnitas.
Just chicken. Just give me a bunch of chicken.
Ooh, bacon.
Oh wait, there isn't too much hot sauce, is it? I have a sensitive palate.
Chavez, what's up, Chavez? Good to see you, man.
Guacamole.
I don't really know what we're talking about here.
Sure.
Okay. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
All right, here we go. Mets going to be up at bat.
Mid-season last year, Baseball instituted rules about sticky stuff, and there was examination of hats and belts and gloves. This year, they passed some new regulations where the umpires will be merely examining the pitcher's hands to look for sticky stuff.
It looked exactly like what the manicurist does when it's about to give you the mani-pedi. Take a look and think you're all right.
But not that sharp thing that they use.
I saw a little bit of it, Riley Stream. I was in and out of my sleep, but I saw it, and I thought you did a really great job. Eric Fetty up at bat. 27 starts last season, 7-9 record, ERA 5.47, 133 innings, yada, yada, yada. All right, here comes Nimmo for the Mets. First time up today. Here's the pitch. right down the middle there. They said it went a little outside. Really? All right. Goes ball. Nimmo last year, 92 games, batting average 292, 8 homers, 28 RBIs. Here's pitch number 2. Almost hit Nimmo, 78-mile-per-hour pitch. Bring the count 2-0. Riley Taylor, you did a good job early in the morning here in America. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. 94-mile-per-hour pitch, bringing that count 2-1 for Nimmo. Here's the pitch. Cracked up by Nimmo. Left field, playable. He could not get it on third base. He dropped down and missed it, Escobar. And Nimmo gets tagged out at second. Why did he do that? Oh, he hesitated around first base, Brendan Nimmo. And that little hesitation took away some of his steps there. And Nimmo's going to be out at second. He should have just stayed at first. Escobar couldn't find the ball.
He's got the glasses on. He's got the glove shooting it. And Nimmo always running hard as he ran. Every time he hesitates and then he goes.
There wasn't really a whole lot of hesitation there from Nimmo. He just shouldn't have went. He should have just went to first. 1 out. Is that Marky Mark up at bat? Yeah, Marky Mark. 141 games last year. 231, 17 homers, 61 RBIs. Take strike 1. Here's the next pitch. Was that outside? 93-mile-per-hour pitch. Yep. Counts 1-1.
He's a guy that likes to see a lot of pitches. He's got pretty good plate discipline. So give those other guys something to see. Much like Nimmo does, but on the right side of the plate.
358 on base percentage.
Is the pitch.
Slider off the plate from Fetty, 2-1.
Slider off the plate. Counts 2-1 after that 80-mile-per-hour pitch. That was pitch number 7.
When he first came up, he used to work faster than any pitcher I've ever seen, but he has slowed it down. And like Gary said, wants to get the ball on the ground, but hitters to hit it on the ground if he can.
Pitch number 8.
That slider catches the corner.
Caught the corner there. Counts 2-2. That was a 79-mile-per-hour pitch.
A lot of times when a pitcher isn't successful at first, the sports psychology people might have their hand in trying to convince them to maybe visualize each pitch, and that takes some time.
Here's the pitch. Cracked it. Gonna go foul. 88-mile-per-hour pitch. Keep the count 2-2.
Teach guys how to optimize their 20-second routine. That's what they're going to. It'll be a book. That's what we'll read it.
So rather than 7-minute abs, it's like 10-second visualizations, right? Cat rolls over the slider. Franco picks it. Always had that strong arm when there are 2 out.
And he's pop up. He's out. 2 outs. Mets starting lineup. Nimmo, Marky Mark, McNeil, Alonso, Cano, Escobar, Dominic Smith, Luis Guillorme, and Nick Dinning. It's your starting lineup for the Mets today.
The Mets start moving around some of their movable parts. Here's McNeil, 1 for 7 so far in the spring. And so far, the Nats have put a shift on against each of the Mets batters. The right-hand hitter, Canna, and the 2 left-hand hitters, Nimmo and McNeil, full shift on each one.
McNeil takes strike 1. There goes ball. Counts 1-1 for Jeff McNeil.
A lot of what he struggled with last year was in his head. I think it was too much thinking, too much process instead of just doing what he does, which is a natural bat-to-ball guy. Getting those feels back this season.
Pitches in the dirt. 88-mile-per-hour pitch. Bring the count 2-1 for Jeff. There are 2 outs. It's bottom of the first. Score still 0-0. Eric Chavez, hitting coach, looking on from the Mets dugout. Here's a pitch. Looked a little high there. And they call that a strike after that 79-mile-per-hour pitch. Going to be 2-2 for Jeff McNeil. That'll go foul. 91-mile-per-hour pitch. Keep the count 2-2. Nationals defense. Robles, center field. Soto, right. Thomas left. Escobar Garcia splitting around second. Franco third. Bell first. Ruiz is the catcher for the Nats. Here's the pitch. Cracked it. Left field foul for Jeff McNeil. That was an 80-mile-per-hour pitch. Count going to stay 2-2. Fetty about to throw pitch number 17.
He's been trying to go the other way. So I'll get a base hit to left center field the other night.
Jeff will crack that. Center field. Playable. Diving catch. Robles gets the out. That's the end of the first. Going to go to a commercial break, and then the Nats will be back up again. Look at this diving catch. Bang. Very good. I can't hate on it. That was a great play from him.
Burton understands the changing dynamics of the market and the economic realities.
Can't hate on it.
No one can predict the future, but having an advisor that maximizes your tax advantages and helps achieve your financial goals can lead to greater stability. Let Burton's accountants and advisors help protect you, your family.
Damn, I'm tired today, boys and girls.
LLP. We listen, we solve.
But I hope you all are having a good day.
You get a t-shirt and you get a gas card? You want a t-shirt or a gas card? Well, come get some. That's right, New York. This is Michelle Scalisi from Security Dodge, and this month, everyone who buys gets a t-shirt. And if you're looking for a new Ram truck or any SRT performance challenge or a truck,
So I have a couple more commercial breaks before we get the start of the second inning. I think I said quarter before I meant to say inning.
during our Dodge Performance Days and Ram Truck Months.
Sponsored by the Sisters of St. Joseph and ranked among New York's top senior care facilities, Maria Regina seeks dedicated RNs, CNAs, LPNs, and others to join our outstanding team. Located in Brentwood, New York, Maria Regina is well known as a caring and professional workplace that offers competitive salaries, flexible scheduling, and full benefits. Join our family today. For more information, visit mariareginaresidence.org.
Come into Caraco.
Hey, Knight. Thank you for the like, brother. Appreciate you.
Buy one suit, you get 10 additional items free. The top of the line, most demanded brand names, and the lowest prices available. And now buy a single suit at Caraco and get these 10 items free. 2 additional suits, 2 shirts, 2 ties, 2 belts, and 2 pairs of socks. All 10 items.
Depends on the roof. If it's a flat roof, not bad.
Come into Caraco today.
If it's high up on a weird angle, it takes some time. All right, Walker going to throw his first pitch of the second here. 73-mile-per-hour pitch up and away to Josh Bell. Goes ball. Josh Bell, 261 batting average, 27 homers, 88 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Cracked up. This one going right field. McNeil playing it. He's got it. Falls right into his glove. 1 out. 2021 in review. Washington Nats went 65-97, last in the NL East. Missed consecutive postseasons for the first time since 2011, and everything else looks like a disaster for them. All right, we got 1 out. Ruiz up at bat now for the Nats. Here's the pitch. That's close. What do they call that? 91-mile-per-hour pitch. Going to be ball. Ruiz 29 games last season, batting average 273, 3 homers, 15 RBIs for him.
Hit 377 over the last 15 games.
His pitch. Up and away.
Dodgers love
Ball
Ruiz
2.
as a
92-mile-per-hour pitch from Walker.
But Will Smith emerged as such a good player that they're able to do that trade.
Well, they got, a couple of months out of Shreve.
Cracked up into the air. Goes foul.
They also got this year out of Trey Turner, which enabled them
91-mile-per-hour pitch. Bring the count 2-1.
when signed with Texas. And what they do next year, we'll figure that out. So he's just 23 years old.
Pitch is low.
Walker misses low and in. 3-1.
3-1 is the count.
Well, there's the Mets catcher of the future, Francisco Alvarez. Fresh off his home run off the scoreboard last night. Chance to tackle. Walker still has time.
Walker to first. Got him out. Took Walker a second to re-corral that bouncing pitch. Gets it to Alonso at first for the second out.
They traded Lester to the Cardinals. Gomes and Harrison, Hudson and Hand basically tore down the entire team, leaving only Juan Soto and Josh Bell standing.
Yeah, the Nats traded away a ton of their stud players last year.
Here's Lane Thomas, one of the guys they got at the deadline last year.
Thomas up at bat.
Playing a lot of center field down the stretch.
That goes ball.
Robles to the minor leagues. Thomas took over that spot and really swung the bat well as a national. Came from St. Louis for John Lester.
Pop up.
This one up on the infield.
Second.
Easy play for Guillorme.
Guillorme.
It drops. Guillorme was looking up at the sky. Second ball.
He let it drop.
I think he thought that Cano was going to take it for a second, and then
He thought Cano was going to take it, and it drops in front of Guillorme. Hey, what's up, Tommy? I haven't seen you in weeks. Look, there's Guillorme. He's like, I don't know. It's nowhere near Cano. That's Guillorme's fault. So with 2 outs, the Nats going to have a man on first base. All right, this will be Walker's pitch number 19. Pitch number 19. 92-mile-per-hour pitch.
each pitcher a hit on his record. Nope,
That was a strike.
not there.
Here's Walker's next pitch, pitch number 20. Pop up here. Playable. Alonso moving for it, trying to find it in the sun. He's got it. It's 3 outs. Well done, Polar Bear. Go to a commercial break, and then our Mets will be up. Been busy as hell, freaking working like 10 hours a day. Yeah, I feel you, man. I don't have to work that many hours a day, so I might Monday, but like my company does something where if you get the job done early, you still get paid for the full 8.5 hours. So we could go to a job and it could take us 2 hours to get done. Even if we clock out and it's only was 2 hours before that next pay period, the company just tacks in 8.5 hours. So we still get paid for the full day. But I envision I probably have a long day on Monday. We're going to do a job in Staten Island. I live in Long Island, so it's going to take a couple hours to get there. So I envision a long day on Monday, maybe a 10-hour day. I've only had one other day where it was a Monday. It was when the Raiders had a makeup game. And there was all that stuff when the Cleveland Browns had the COVID crap happen to them, and it was going to be like a 5 p.m. Monday game. And they stacked it with a Monday night game as well. I think it was the Vikings later on at like the regular time around 8:30 Eastern time. But anyways, I clocked in for that job at like 6 in the morning, and I didn't get home till like 6 o'clock at night, and I missed the first hour of that Raiders game. I was pissed about it. But I'm fortunate enough that, if I finish the job early with my team, I still get paid the full time even after I get clocked out. So give you a lot of credit, though, Tommy. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's minor leaguers. So there's minor leaguers behind this stadium for each team working out as well, having a preseason game. All right, here's the real pitch. Cracked it. Did the polar bear. That goes foul. 93-mile-per-hour pitch. Pete Alonso's career versus the Nationals. Batting average 3.58. MLB career 2.56. Oh, what you got going on today, Brendan? Here's the pitch. That's outside, so bring the count 1-1.
Could not ask for a more perfect day. 73 degrees, bright sunshine, no breeze. Tell the infielders that.
Alonso takes a step back there, almost gets hit, counts 2-1. It's also bottom of the second, score 0-0. Someone is paying me for intro design. Oh, man, I'm happy to hear that. Brendan. I know you've been trying to get some work. Alonso cracks it to second, and then past the first, and Alonso is out. Alonso did hustle, though, so I'll give him that much, but we got one out here. All right, here comes Robinson Cano. Batting average, 2020 season, 49 games, 316 average, 10 homers, 30 RBIs. He is the second baseman today.
That was the last season Cano played in 2020. He was awfully good in the short season. That was a year that also
that pitch is 77 miles per hour, and it is a strike.
Give Cano an opportunity to get some at-bats to this team, since Jeff McNeil will probably play most of the second base. At least that's the plan going in.
Swing and foul.
Second base too. Guillorme can play there. He'll be on the team. And Eduardo Escobar
counts 0-2.
Well, so there probably won't be a lot of
counts 0-2 for Robinson. On deck is Escobar. On deck is Escobar. Buck looking on from the Mets dugout. This will be pitch number 24. Ball. 88-mile-per-hour pitch. Bring the count 1-2.
Easier for an older player to be a part-time player than a younger player, but that's not always the case.
That goes foul. 90-mile-per-hour pitch. Keep the count 1-2. Well-known friend between us, but I can't say who. It's a surprise intro to him. He very well-known, Travis. He car dude. But don't say. Okay. Here's the pitch. It's too high. Counts 2-2. That was a 95-mile-per-hour pitch. That was pitch number 26. Fetty going to get a call here from his catcher. We're going to look at in the media booth here for SNY. Todd Zilli, Ron Darling, Gary Cohen. Here's the pitch. Cracking it foul. 80-mile-per-hour pitch. Keep the count. 2-2 still.
That's what he did in spring training. And then the season began, and he got all discombobulated and did not have a good year. So it's interesting to see him again start off the spring looking to use the whole field. We'll see whether he can translate that to a full season. Out to Cano.
When I watch all the hitters from the booth, really what I'm watching is bat speed.
do they still have that bat speed? And once that goes, when I'm watching older players, I have a sense that it's going to be really hard for them to compete. And that's exactly what it was with Robbie that you're talking about. His bat speed was down, and he got beat.
I don't know, man. You said that about the 49ers, too, and they almost made the Super Bowl. And Robinson gets walked. He'll go to first base. All right, Eduardo Escobar, last season, 146 games, batting average 253, 28 homers, 90 RBIs. The third baseman today, Escobar. Yeah, I didn't realize the Mets had a game today. They have one tomorrow, but I don't think Courtney gets that channel, and I'm probably going to stay at the apartment tomorrow. So I figured I'll do the Mets today and then the Knicks tomorrow. Pop up, playable, catcher going for it, and goes into the stands. So the Mets will have one man on, one out with the count 0-1. I hope you're right, Tommy. I hope you're right. New addition, Escobar signed 2-year, $20 million deal. Could you imagine that? I want to say something during the commercial break. I'll say it now. What teachers, firefighters, and cops get paid compared to what athletes get paid, it's crazy. Here's the pitch. That's going to go foul, left side. It's like these are the people that protect us, keep us safe, prevent deaths, teach our kids, and they get paid fucking nothing, bro. Like, I don't want to dox Courtney's paycheck, but Courtney gets paid a lot. And Courtney gets paid a lot because she works in a charter school in the city, and she has every degree a teacher could get. If she didn't have that, she probably wouldn't make more than $40,000 a year. Instead, she makes almost 3 times that, but she had to get every type of teaching degree you could possibly get, and then she commutes every day several hours to work. She gets up at 5:30 in the morning. She doesn't get to her job till like 8:30. And then she works from 8:30 to 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. Cops get paid way more than teachers. No, I'm just saying it all together. What the average starting salary is for a firefighter, a police officer, and teachers compared to what Major League baseball players make. This dude is going to make, for playing 2 seasons, he'll make $20 million.
He was one of those guys that when I came up into the league, I was catching.
I'm not saying all teachers should be paid, or cops or firefighters should all be multimillionaires, but I'm saying they should be getting paid more than what they are. Yeah, that's around what they start here in New York. It's about the same. I'm just saying compare that $70,000 to a baseball player just coming up from the major leagues making $20 to $30 million for 2 seasons. No problem, Brendan. But I get it. This is just the way it is.
Well, it was also Whitey, wasn't it, who confiscated Kojo's bat? Corking his bat?
In New York, you have to have an associate's degree. At least in the suburbs of New York, you have to have an associate's degree. You have to have an associate's degree that totals over 90 college credits. But that's just in Long Island. I don't know if they changed that, but a couple of years ago when I was thinking about becoming a cop, in Long Island, you have to have an associate's degree, and then you have to have over 90 college credits. And I think it has to be more than 93 college credits. And you have to have basic psychology credits here in the suburbs. Pop up here, playable, 4 guys around it. Who's calling it? They got it. Second baseman gets it, 2 outs. Sorry I went on that tangent. I'm just saying, my future wife's a teacher. I'm not saying she doesn't make good money. I'm just saying, just imagine, you're doing your job, whatever, you make a couple $1,000 a year, whatever it is, fine. But then, you could be an athlete and make $20 million in 2 seasons. Like, what would you do with all that money? Like, it's so crazy because I don't come from money. So seeing that is like, wow. And then look at Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson still has 22 civil cases he's got to go through. He's going to get over $230 million for 5 seasons with an NFL team. Like, what do you do? What do you do when you make over $200 million? You know what I mean? I look at that kind of stuff and I'm like, man, like, after getting paid, like, I'm not saying like I'm a lazy piece of shit, but I'm saying like, what's the expression? It's hard waking up in the morning when you sleep with satin sheets or silk sheets. It's a lot of money, man, just for playing a sport. Anyways, that's my tangent for the day. Mets got 2 outs, a man on first, and the count's 1-1 for Dominic Smith, the guy my girlfriend calls my boyfriend. Teachers have to pass multiple tests and have bachelor's degree at least. Yeah, Courtney had to have an associate's, a bachelor's, a master's, and then she has to have. She's got some other fucking science degree, bro. Courtney's been in school for like over 10 years. So she's got everything, and she's working on another master's degree. So, bro, it's a travesty what teachers are paid. Goddamn criminal. Tell your girl we all appreciate her work. I tell her all the time, but I'll make sure I tell her you told her, Tommy. I was telling her just the other day, you know, she makes great money. She has a great apartment that she lets me live with her at, and she doesn't make me pay for it because she makes great money. So I just carry my own weight, but you know, she had to go to school for over a decade and get every degree and continues to get degrees just so she can make a livable wage teaching here in New York. And it's just like you said, what teachers get paid is criminal, especially you come to a regular school here in Long Island, New York to teach right out of college. You'll be lucky if you make 30 grand a year. You'd be lucky. My main man, Dan. What's up, Dan? I know this was kind of random, this stream. I didn't realize the Mets were playing today. Count 3-1 for D. Smith. He's going to get walked. So you got Robinson on second now. Dominic Smith on first with 2 outs. I used to be a substitute teacher. Oh, so then you know what I'm saying, Tommy. You know what I'm saying. I just look at what teachers, the people that keep the economy going, what they make a year. And then you look at someone like Deshaun Watson, who's got 22 civil sexual assault crimes going against him. And he's going to get over $230 million to play a couple of years with the Cleveland Browns. It's crazy, bro. I'm not saying whether I think he did or didn't. I'm just saying this is what's being alleged. And, that's a guaranteed contract he's going to make. Welcome to America. What a great comeback for the Knicks last night. Dude, that was one of the craziest Knicks comebacks I think I've ever seen. They were down as many as like 17 points. Counts 0-1 here for Guillorme. Mets with a man on first and second. They have 2 outs, bottom of the second. Score still 0-0. Guillorme going to take a high one, and the umps are going to call that a strike. 69 games is what Guillorme played last year. 69, Courtney's favorite number. His batting average was .265. Only had 1 homer and 5 RBIs. He was basically a fill-in player for the Mets last year. Here's the pitch. Guillorme swing and a miss, and that's 3 outs. End of the second. Go to commercial break. Nats will be up. I went on that little rant because I heard it on the radio Friday morning, Tommy, and it was just like, I don't know if you ever been to New York, but if you ever listen or watch New York sports media, they'll go in on certain topics. And these guys that I listened to in the morning during my commute to work, they were going in and they were saying, just think about it. The people that protect you, that come to save you in an event of an emergency, the police, firefighters, EMTs, look what they get paid compared to professional athletes. And then the one guy was talking about, look at what the people that are going to teach my kids everything they need to know early on in life, look at what they get paid a year compared to professional athletes. It's crazy. Are they keeping the extra innings rule? Man on second? I don't know. I know they changed it back to doubleheaders are going to be 9 innings, no more 7 innings. I don't know if they're keeping that. Hector told me they weren't. Still interested in to see you paid for. I'll show it to you right now. It's on my phone. I could send it to you on Discord, actually, Brendan, and then could you figure out what needs to be figured out for me, and then I'll pay you. Let's see, share, Discord, and then Brendan. Let me see if I sent it to you on Discord. All right, it's in our message on Discord, Brendan. Yeah, there it is. So it's right under the message I sent you this morning. There are too many stupid cops. I probably know about the law than a lot of them. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, there's definitely some crappy cops and corrupt cops in every state in America. I think the majority of cops are actually good. I think there's a fraction of them that are antagonistic and just crappy at their job. But I think most police officers are good. Here's the pitch. That's Peterson in at the mound today. And that's going to be strike one. David Peterson starts last year. 15 starts. Record really bad, though. 2-6. That pitch was a little low. What are they going to call it? It was right on the line there. They're going to call it a ball for Luis Garcia. So count's going to be 1-1 here to start the third. I know what you're saying, though, Tommy. There's, look, I think in all 50 states, police officers should have to get more of an education. Counts 1-2. Like, I mean, look, you could go to beauty school, and it takes longer for you to get your beautification license, whatever it's called, than it would for you to become a police officer. Hit towards first. Peterson will cover it, and that's out number 1. They think they can ID you anytime they want. You only do at a traffic stop or when you are legally arrested. Yep, same rule applies in New York. Unless it's a traffic stop where I did something illegal, unless there's reasonable, articulate suspicion of a crime or that I'm about to commit a crime. In New York State, you don't have to give your ID. Victor up at bat here. Here's the pitch. He's going to bunt, and it's going to go foul. 92-mile-per-hour pitch.
It's funny because you watch that and you see Pete make the flip. Scherzer and Pete had an interesting
just let me know, Brendan. What needs to be done with that intro so it'll work? To short, to first, out. Great play there. Good job again, Pete Alonso. 2 outs. Oh, I thought there was a couple of states where there is. I thought there was like 2 or 3 states where they can. I thought there was 2. Stop and ID states. Stop and ID states. There's a bunch of them, bro. Utah, Arizona, Arkansas, Kansas, Louisiana, Montana, New Mexico, Nevada, Alabama, Indiana, Ohio, Wisconsin, Colorado, New Hampshire. I mean, that's what Google search. Stop and ID. Stop and identify states. I don't know if some of that changed. I don't know. I think the economy should focus on the Constitution more, Bill of Rights. True. You want it as your main intro for your channel? I do, Brendan. 2 things you need probably. One is to add it to your StreamYard, and the other make it to your main intro. I can't download it. I can't get it from my computer. I mean, I could get it onto my computer. I just can't get it to go into the StreamYard intro thingy. I don't know why. That's why I gave up yesterday. I know I have to go to brand, and then it's under the 30-second intro thing, but it won't let me put it there. Got a man on first and 2 outs. Peterson just threw a strike.
Soto led the National League in walks, led the National League in on-base percentage last year. Fell 1 point shy of the 1,000 OPS for the season.
Speed pitch number 12 from Peterson. That's going to be close. They're going to call it a ball? They do call it a ball. All right, let me know, Brendan. Counts 1-1. I agree with most of what you're saying, though, Tommy. I'm not really disputing anything you're saying. But your Giants better watch out for my Mets this year, bro. Here's the pitch. Did it catch the corner? It did not. Count's going to be 2-1 for Juan Soto. Juan Soto is the heart and soul of this Washington Nationals team. Oh, Goose Sports. It's the weekend, bro. How's it going? Happy Saturday. You see St. Peter's win yesterday? I almost bet on that game. I almost bet the house on that game, Goose Sports. Count's going to be 2-2 for Juan.
See that wide open stance, and he barely has to pick up and put down his front foot to drive the baseball.
And he strikes him out. That's 3 outs. Go to a commercial break, and then my Mets will be up at bat. He got Soto out of there, huh? Oh, man, I can't wait for baseball season to start. Like the regular season. Although I'm having fun with these preseason games, I can't wait for the games that actually count to start counting. So I could take out Tommy's Giants. Tommy's going down, bro. Did anybody sign Kevin Pillar?
Treatment works best when you start it as soon as you get sick.
Let me see.
Get tested right away if you have symptoms or were recently exposed to someone who has COVID-19. Second, treatment can help you feel better.
Oh, he's with the Dodgers, Kevin Pillar.
Everyone wants to feel better fast when they're sick, and COVID treatments do that. Third, treatment is available to New Yorkers who are 12 and older who tested positive for COVID-19. Fourth, there are many more treatment options available, and now they're easier to get than ever. Treatments come as an injection or pills, and now we can deliver the pills to your door within hours.
He signed a minor league contract with the Dodgers. So he's playing for their minor league. Okay. Whatever.
If you test positive, talk to your doctor or call 212-COVID-19 to find out what treatment option is the best for you.
With her City Custom Cash Card, Rashida earns cash back that automatically adjusts to where her spending is trending. Just ask overly confident DIY Rashida.
Wait, is this what I want?
Of last minute.
Goose Sports, if you're still here, man, you're an inspiration, Goose Sports. I see you going live every day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night, sometimes all day. I'm guessing YouTube's like that's your full-time job now, huh, Goose Sports? All right.
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for a continuous stream of all the latest developments from spring training with behind-the-scenes video and live updates straight from Port St. Lucie. Nick Deeney leads off for the Mets as we go to the bottom. He put in some big league time with Kansas City back in 2019. He's a local kid, Monroe, New Jersey, Wagner College. One of the very few to come out of
First pitch was a strike. Second one is a ball.
The most prominent one was Kurt Leffering. You remember him?
Yeah, no problem, Brendan. No rush. That's Dini that's up at bat for the Mets. Played with the minor leagues last year. Too high, 70-mile-per-hour pitch. Count's going to be 2-1 for the backup catcher of the Mets, currently up at bat.
They are doing a spectacular job. He and Brian Bannister with the San Francisco Giants.
Cracked it. Foul. 94-mile-per-hour pitch, bringing the count 2-2 for the Mets.
Of all the players who kind of had breakout years last year, that's one guy I'm fascinated to watch this year, to see how he builds on the success that he had last year.
Cracking it. It's going to go foul. Backwards. Catcher going to try to play it. Goes into the stands. Keep the count 2-2. A little kid just caught it.
He shaded his eyes correctly or not. That's the angle. He's going to remember that forever, by the way. I remember some things when I was spring training on the team. Where would you go, California?
Ball. Got a full count here for Dini. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. I'll figure it out. It's in wrong format. I'll change it over to MP4 and send it back to you on Discord. That's what was wrong with it, Brendan? I remember you telling me, like, what was it? A day ago, you were telling me it needed to be switched to that. It's above my pay grade, Brendan.
Yeah, now everybody's concentrated on the Phoenix area, but in those days you had a team in Tucson, you had a team in Utah, you had the Angels in Palm Springs, so Cactus League was a little more spread out.
And that goes foul. Keep the count 3-2. Yeah, all that shit is above my pay grade, Brendan, unfortunately. Nimmo on deck for the Mets. That was pitch number 53 from Fetty. Here's the pitch. Crack it upwards. Foul again. 94-mile-per-hour pitch. Jesus Christ. We got a Mexican standoff here with Fetty and Dini. Neither guy backing down.
10 pitches of this at bat from Fetty to Dini. And tied with a knot with an up and in fastball.
And that was close, but it was in, so he's out. 1 out. See you later, Dini. And Brendan Nimmo will come up to bat.
I have evolved as time has gone on, as I've gotten more at bats in the big leagues, and understanding how guys work differently through different times through the order. I like to call it controlled aggression. I will go up there and I will be looking for certain pitches, and I will usually hone in on that pitch or that zone. And if it's there,
strike 1 for Nimmo.
And if it's not, then I like to let that go.
It is bottom of the 3rd, and the score is still 0-2-0. Come on, Nimmo. Put this one in the bleachers. Cracking it. Left field foul. 87-mile-per-hour pitch.
How's he feeling? Does he have his stuff? Is he a little bit wild?
Yes, you still are the captain of the chat. You also have final say on who I mod. Counts 0-2 for Nimmo.
Great kid, very thoughtful with his answers. And a guy that's evolving as a big league hitter.
Pitch was low. 1-2 is the count with 1 out.
That's so hard to do because you have to be up there.
Yeah, man, I'm tired. I don't want to go home. I had another drink. Here's the pitch. Low. Counts 2-2. 90-mile-per-hour pitch.
I did a lot of analysis on him last year, and one of the things I thought was fascinating is we all know what he's like leading up the game, but he's good leading up any inning in the game as well. brings that same patient approach. But he's up later in the inning. He's a lot more aggressive.
Cracking it upwards. Going to be playable at mid, and Nimmo is out. 2 outs. Highest on bat PCT. Mike Trout has .442, and then go down a little bit. Brendan Nimmo .398. Tied with Freddie. Oh, we're getting a pitching change. Fetty's off the mound, and it looks like Garrett is going to come up. So he'll warm up on the mound, and we'll go to a commercial break. Score still 0-0. All right, yeah, that's fine, Brendan. No worries. Oh, man, I hope this game doesn't go to overtime. Please like the stream if you haven't liked the stream. It helps my algorithm out. Pushes the video out to people that normally don't see my videos. Get some new eyes on the content. Baseball season is right around the corner, and I'm really, really, really going to be catering to baseball, specifically Mets baseball, from here on out. I'll still do basketball games. I'll still do Knicks and Nets, and I'll be doing, playoffs when they start. But it's really going to be centered around baseball. And if, a hockey team that happens to be from New York makes the playoffs, I'll do those games too.
Nice.
I'm getting it now, Brendan, and then I'm going to see how I'm going to
Go big or go home. What's up? Get 2.49% APR financing.
add it to Discord.
2022 RAV4 or RAV4 Hybrid. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost service plan.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
The default in medicine has always been man. Problem is, more than half the population are women. We have been understudied and misdiagnosed for too long.
All right, I'm downloading it. I'm downloading it now, Brendan.
Every aspect of women's health. When we raise the health of women, we raise everyone.
Now there's a new way to stream the Mets. The new SNY app. Watch live Mets games, pre- and post-game shows, and all SNY programming anytime, anywhere on any device with an in-market TV provider subscription. The SNY app
Have to find it now.
iOS, Android, Apple TV, Roku, and Fire TV. Scan the code and download now. That's SNY, the app. There it is. Upper right-hand corner. And Mets.
All right, here we go.
Reed Garrett into pitch for Washington.
Garrett into pitch to Mark Canna, the guy I call Marky Mark. Marky Mark takes ball 1.
Pitched in the Japanese professional leagues, and now here back with the Nats.
VMI, Virginia Military Institute.
Yes, the Keydets.
Corey Spangenberg.
There you go. Wow.
Canna grounded out to third his first time up.
Counts 1-1 for Marky Mark. Cracking it. Behind second, and he's out. 3 outs. That's the end of the third. Just like that.
When you think of an airline, you think of the big things. And for the last year, we've all been dealing with the biggest thing yet, a virus we can't even see. So as you return to the world, we're making sure you do so safely. In ways big and small, the world has changed. But our commitment to getting you safely out in it, that never will. Vegetation, a
A sense of calm that comes from being transported to your umami place. Exhilaration when the cheesy and guilty pleasure breakfast sandwich starts your day on just the right note. On time, lowest price, we'll make it right. That's the Grubhub guarantee.
I think I got everything I needed to do, Brandon. We're still in commercial break. Nats will be up momentarily. And as I say that, first pitch is thrown. And Peterson threw a ball. Here's the pitch. That looks like it's probably going to be a ball again. It is. 90-mile-per-hour pitch to Nelson Cruz. Counts 2-0. Top of the fourth. Here's the pitch. Cracking it. Third base. To Alonso at first. Out. Nelson Cruz is out. Womp womp. Most home runs since start of 2014. Nelson Cruz with 292. Ahead of Mike Trout, who has 248. Bell's up at bat for the Nats. Here's the pitch. That's going to be close. What do they call it? Strike. Josh Bell for one fly out in the second. First baseman for the Nats. Counts 0-1 with one out, top of the fourth. Score still 0-0. Cracking it. Foul, right side. Counts 0-2 after that 92-mile-per-hour pitch from Peterson.
And if it turns out, as expected, that they're not in contention and Cruz is swinging the bat well, that gives them another piece to trade for prospects.
Yeah, I could do that, Brendan.
I mean, he's figured it out. He knows what his role is. His role is, and he's become more patient as he's gotten older as a hitter too.
Counts 1-2 for Bell.
All parts of the ballpark.
Cracking it, right side foul. 85-mile-per-hour pitch. Keep the count 1-2.
Hitters are a rarity, a little different than it was maybe 20 years ago. How much longer can he keep doing this?
Here's the pitch. Racking it, right side foul again. 84-mile-per-hour pitch. Count stays 1-2. Oh, sweet. Thanks for listening to me while you do your workout, bro. Are you jogging again? You jogging, Tommy? Counts 1-2. Here's the 24th pitch for Peterson. Got him. He's out. Swing and a miss. 2 outs. 83-mile-per-hour pitch. Second time Bell strikes out today. And again, it is top of the fourth. The score is still 0-0. 2 outs for the Nats batting. That baby just fell on his face, but he's okay. Here's pitch number 25 from Peterson.
That's what that's for, isn't it? That's slow.
You're better off if you roll down the hill, not do a face.
Thanks.
A reason to come back and shut that up. I don't know what we're talking about. Nelson Cruz originally signed with the Mets. The reason the Mets gave him up was because in 2000,
that was a ball, and then the next pitch was also a ball. Counts 2-0.
didn't have a great run for the Mets, so they felt they needed some help. So at the waiver trade,
That's Ruiz. That's up at bat for the Nats.
From Oakland. And that's the trade where they sent Nelson Cruz packing after he spent 2 years in the low minors. So I can blame it on my.
Remember to take your probiotics, gentlemen. Everybody in your 30s and 40s. Make sure you take your probiotic. Healthy bacteria. And there was a ball and then a strike. So the count's 3-1. Cracked it over the head of Robinson, and Ruiz will get to first base safely. Damn.
I don't remember who the runner was.
Lane Thomas up at bat. Kind of looks like Tommy Huxley.
It's possible. I feel like it was at Dodger Stadium, and there was a pickup play. I started to throw to Ray. He was charging, and he made a reverse tag like he likes to do, slide and reverse.
79-mile-per-hour pitch, or 78. It's in the dirt. Ball one for Thomas.
Whoever the runner was, and had that a little fracture in his arm, that took him out.
I didn't say it was that big.
You could be dead on that.
One man on, 2 out. Counts 1-0 for the Nats. Top of the fourth. Score still 0-0. 31st pitch for Peterson. Gets a swing and a miss. Counts 1-1. Good job there, Peterson. 85-mile-per-hour pitch from Peterson.
Handed just about the career of everybody in baseball over the last 35 years.
Yeah, the guy that's up at bat for the Nats. Pitch is too high. Counts 2-1. It's on the SNY network. You're on the West Coast, though, so you'd have to cheat. You need like a stream. You'd probably have to watch this game on maybe streameast.com. Counts 2-1. Here's the pitch. Pop up. Mid. Come on, Nimmo. Can you get there? Oh, no. It's out of there. And we've got a home run for the Washington Nationals. We're going to have 3-0, aren't we? Or 2. Two zip. All right, you know what that means, guys. Washington Nationals draw. First blood. 2-0 Nats with 2 outs.
Ronnie knows this better than I do, because he was here the first year that the Mets moved to Port St. Lucie. But there was some major wildlife out there when the Mets first came across the state.
I mean, there was nothing here except the ballpark and the other fields. And Mel Stoudemire would always have the pitchers run. They had a track that used to run around the back there where they had a lot of machinery.
I got the count 0-2.
Really? I mean, I'm not going back there. Oh, look how dead.
Counts 0-2 with 2 outs. Let's see if Peterson can stop the bleeding. Thank you, Gurley, for the thumbs up. No problem, Brendan. That goes foul. Keep the count 0-2. Yeah, number 28 on the Nationals. Thomas kind of looks like you, Tommy. Here's the pitch. Outside. Counts 1-2. Off the corner. Count's going to be 2-2 now. Come on, Peterson.
talking earlier about Michael Franco and the way he has thrived against the Mets. 20 home runs against the Mets, no more than 12 against anybody else in the get-go could not care. Take a nap.
God, I'm swinging a miss. 3 outs. All right. Lane Thomas did have a 2-run homer, though, so 2-0 Nats. Mets will be up after this commercial break. I'm going to take 30 seconds and just grab some water. I'll be right back, guys. Please don't go nowhere. If you haven't liked the stream, please give me a thumbs up when you get a chance.
What's on this chicken?
Paprika. It's my catchphrase.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Make this year your year in a Cadillac. Shine bright in the striking XT4 or the sophisticated XT5. Stand out in the 3-row XT6 or arrive in the iconic Escalade. Visit your showroom today. Current eligible is low mileage lease. 2022 Cadillac XT5 for around $449 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Mets will be up any minute now. We'll see if they could get back into this game. It is 2-0 Washington Nationals on this improv. Hold on one second. Hold on. My friend just told me I'm going to be a godfather. Oh, my God. Whoa. My best friend's pregnant. Whoa. My best friend is pregnant.
Get 2.49% APR financing for a full 60 months on a new 2022 Camry or Camry Hybrid. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost service plan.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota.
Still in commercial break. And as I say that, we get out of commercial break. Get a look here, Florida. Some surfers there. Weather looks like it's awesome. I've been hearing it's like 85 degrees there in Florida. On Monday, it's going to be 23 degrees here in New York. God, I fucking hate the weather here. Here's the pitch. In the dirt to Jeff McNeil. McNeil, the right fielder, 0 for 1 flyout in the first. Indeed, Brendan, indeed. Pay for ads. Cracking it is Jeff McNeil. Not playable. He's going to get a base hit. He's going to run to second. He's cheering him. He might go to third. He does. And it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff McNeil. I know it's preseason, but Jeff McNeil is out of his slump. Jeff McNeil gets a hit where he gets onto multiple bases. Jeff McNeil finally gets a hit. He goes all the way to third base and is safe. It will be 90 on Wednesday, says Nelson Cruz. It'll be 30 on Wednesday here in New York, Nelson Cruz. Nelson, did you see? Jeff McNeil gets a triple. Jeff McNeil is on third base. He finally hit something. It's only been a year and whatever since he's done anything meaningful in my eyes. Anyways, here's Pete Alonso up at bat, swing and a miss. 95-mile-per-hour pitch, strike one.
So, yes, he might have thought he had a chance of that, but there's nobody out. It's the first batter of the inning. Play it up for a single. Give your pitcher a chance.
It's really been a star-crossed career for Robles. It looked like he was going to be a star when he first came out. He's still a young player. He's only 24 years old. But, he finished 6th in the Rookie of the Year balloting as a 21-year-old, and he's only taken...
One man on. No outs. Counts 0-1 for Pete Alonso. Bottom of the fourth. Mets down by 2. Alonso cracks it to shortstop, and he's out. Jeff McNeil gets back on third safe. He was leading off, but he's safe. So Jeff will stay on third. Mets have 1 out. Come on, Mets. Come on, Mets.
Hear about a lot. 30, 40 odd times. Here's Cano.
All right, Cano up at bat for the Metropolitans. Swing and a miss. 88-mile-per-hour pitch. Robinson Cano was walked earlier on in this game. I hope Jeff goes on a little run. I hope he goes on a tear of just hitting triples and home runs. There's ball one there for Robinson. Counts 1-1. Dude, I'm thrilled Jeff McNeil made it to third. Look at him. He's still smiling on third base. He's like, finally, I got a big hit. Cano, sacrifice run. Jeff McNeil gets in. Cano is out at first. Mets only down by one now, but there's 2 outs for them. Robinson brings in Jeff.
And it is an interesting dynamic, right, Todd? New manager, player coming back from a year on the sidelines, and could be playing.
All right, 2-1 Nats. Mets batting. They have 2 outs. Get a look at Buck Showalter. First season as Mets manager. Overall record is 1-5-5-1, 1-5-1-7.
Just try to execute.
The change up by Garrett to get ahead on that.
Oh, can you, Brendan? Escobar up at bat for the Mets. Takes strike one.
Pitch hitters in this lineup for the Mets, and Escobar and McNeil. Seemed that Garrett was aware of that too. Pulled the string out a little bit on that first pitch.
Full shift on against Escobar with Garcia.
Full shift on for Escobar. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 88-mile-per-hour pitch.
Garrett, 28 years old. There is a lot of opportunity, let's just put it that way, in the Nationals pitching rotation this year. So for a guy like Reed Garrett, who hasn't pitched in the big leagues in a few years, every outing is a chance to make an impression.
Here's the pitch. Outside. 87-mile-per-hour pitch. Bring the count 1-2. Oh, Hector popped in, huh? Hector's watching us from work. Hector, Tommy's here, bro. Tommy was here like 5 minutes ago, Hector. Here's the pitch. Outside. Counts 2-2. 94-mile-per-hour pitch from Garrett.
In that World Series run, they ended up using their starters out of the bullpen to help that bullpen get enough outs.
And Daniel Hudson was big for them.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, there's Tommy right there, Hector. Hector was looking for you, Tommy, last week. Dominic Smith, the man my girlfriend calls my boyfriend, is on deck. Got a full count. 3-2. Come on, Escobar. Escobar watches it. It goes ball. He'll go to first base. He's walked. So Mets with 1 man on and 2 outs. Scores 2-1 Nats. Bottom of the 4th. Got 4 umpires today.
Now Smith walked his first time up. That was a great move, but it was.
I'm just saying that sounds like a quarterback for Oklahoma, but you said even better. Quarterback for LSU. Oh, sure.
Dominic Smith cracks it upward. It's going. Backtrack. It's out of here! Oh, no, it bounced. So it's just a double. Oh, it bounced around. I got excited.
Dom looks so relaxed to get at the plate. His hands are firing. I talked to him about it after the 2-home run day.
Damn it, I got excited.
His hands feel good. He's healthy, and he's confident at the plate right now. You see him drive the ball all parts of the field. That's a really good sign.
But the Mets will have a man on third and second with 2 outs, so that's fine. Keep the score 2-1. Guillorme up at bat. Let's see what he can do here. Can he bring a run in? I don't know. Here's the pitch. Cracking it. Goes foul. 95-mile-per-hour pitch from Garrett. Counts 0-1. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets.
Inning kind of reversal on the pitcher.
That's going to be a ball. Counts 1-1.
Guillorme struck out his first time up against Eric Fetty. It's outside 2-1.
Counts 2-1.
Not a lot of take back on Guillorme. He holds those hands kind of right in front of him and just uses.
I just realized Lindor's not in the lineup.
Ball to bat.
I'm a freaking idiot. He's taking a break today, I think.
Not much of a take back.
Guillorme with a shitty hit here. Might bring in the run? No. Nah, not in time. Damn. That's 3 outs. Keep the score 2-1. Well, thanks, Tommy. Appreciate that.
Accidents are unexpected and leave you with important questions. For over 40 years, the O'Dearno Law Firm has been answering your questions and fighting for your rights. We have recovered over $100 million from Long Island.
All right, we'll have the start of the 5th inning in a couple of minutes. Nats will be up.
Confidential consultation. The O'Dearno Law Firm. There is never a fee unless we recover for you.
I've been coming to Meisner Auto Body now probably close to 30 years.
I got to set my premiere for tomorrow. I think the Knicks play the Detroit Pistons tomorrow at 3:30. I want to do that game. Where's the schedule? Knicks play Pistons tomorrow, right? Yep, tomorrow at 3:30. I gotta set that so I don't forget.
Shop now at Jennifer and save more than a tax break. Take an extra 10% off everything. All
That.
are on sale. Don't miss our huge store-wide markdowns. Plus, no interest if paid in full within 12 months. Double your savings now at Jennifer Furniture.
Some of the action on the berm this afternoon. Got their favorite refreshment. David Peterson starts his 3rd inning.
Peterson throws a pitch to Garcia, and that is strike 1. Second pitch. Strike.
Walker with the first 2 innings. Very encouraging first start for Walker.
And that goes foul. Keep the count 0-2. 91-mile-per-hour pitch from Peterson. It's tomorrow's date. 3/27. Can't see shit. And he struck him out. Good job, Peterson.
You know, it was only in 2020 that it was just a given that starting pitchers would pitch 1, 2, 3 innings coming out from that spring training. But I think more is expected coming out of the spring.
Here's the pitch. Pop up. Foul. That's Victor, who's up at bat for the Nats. Foul. Counts 0-2. The Warriors suck. Yeah. And the Pistons. Very funny, Tommy. Very funny. You're a comedian, Tommy. Cracking it. Foul again. 92-mile-per-hour pitch from Peterson. That was pitch number 47 from Peterson. Guess he's going to stay out there for a little bit longer. Here's the pitch. Almost hit him. That's going to be a ball. Yikes.
That's what the 28-man roster allows you to do. It allows you to keep one of those other starting pitchers on the roster for that first time or two through.
I'll take it a step further. I think that's exactly why Peterson is backing up Taijuan Walker today. Not the case of Scherzer and DeGrom.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Well, here's what I would say about
Counts 2-2
Max Scherzer tomorrow.
with 1 out for the Nats.
Also available in the SNY app.
Cracking it. Right field. Right center. McNeil's got it. 2 outs. Very good. Why is my laptop not working?
I just want to remind everybody who might be finding out news about our schedule first week of the season is the responsible for national TV deals. Just want to put it right there. Please do not email Ronnie and me and Todd and Keith. We just show up when they tell us.
I'm just so happy it's not Turner.
Oh, the Mets play at 1 tomorrow too. Maybe I'll do the Mets game at 1 and then the Knicks game at 3:30. Now I'm not sure if I want to do the Knicks game tomorrow. Now I gotta think about it. Counts 1-1. Cracking it foul. Counts 1-2.
I remember the year after the Mets made it to the World Series. They opened the season in Kansas City. We didn't get to do opening day. That's right. Just gotta roll with it.
Oh, I think you're funny, Tommy. Here's the pitch. Cracking it foul again. 93-mile-per-hour pitch from Peterson. That was pitch number 54. Nats are up 2-1, top of the 5th. 2 outs for the Nats with the count 1-2. Can Peterson finish this off here? It's in the dirt. Counts 2-2 after that 83-mile-per-hour pitch from Peterson.
Well, it might be if you wanted to watch Roll Scherzer's out because I'm telling you, he could go 9 his first start. Imagine all the. I mean, he's overcaffeinated as it is. Can you imagine how pumped up he's going to be to go back to DC and face the Nats?
Pitches in the dirt. We got a full count. 2 outs, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, Peterson.
This is one of those moments really quickly where David really needs
Get your head out of your ass.
This turn out. He gets 2 outs a lot of times and then has a little bit of a lapse.
Cracked it foul.
And he's got the head in this count. He's let him work back to 3-2. There's a 1-2, and had an opportunity to put him away. Hasn't been able to put him away.
Also, Soto on deck.
Soto on deck.
Oh shit! Soto's on deck.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming to Escobar.
That's in the order. He walked Escobar on 4 pitches after getting 2 outs, and then faced Soto.
Next year probably, Gabe. I promised Courtney we'd have our first kid next year. He got him, Gabe, with the good luck charm. That's 3 outs. We go to commercial break, bottom of the 5th. When we get out of that commercial break, the Mets will be up. Gabriel coming in here as the good luck charm for us Mets fans. Mets are down by 1 run, though. Some slight work here to do here in the 5th after these commercial messages.
In ways big and small, the world has changed. But our commitment to getting you safely out in it, that never will.
Just got to check something on my phone while we're in commercial break. Gonna do the Knicks game tomorrow at 3:30. Maybe I shouldn't do the Mets game. Maybe I'll just... It's not regular season yet, so if I do a Mets preseason game, then the next day I'll do basketball. You know, bounce back and forth till regular season baseball starts. Not a bad idea, right? Not a bad idea.
On time, lowest price, we'll make it right. That's the Grubhub guarantee. Grubhub.
With his City Custom Cash Card, Dan earns cash back that automatically adjusts where his spending is trending. Just ask stepping outside his comfort zone, Dan.
I don't know where the hole for this is.
Bad any more commercial breaks? Jesus Christ.
You just made me miss your best line, so now I'm gonna have to start it again.
Even insisted he didn't need directions, Dan.
Okay, I'm not lost. I'm exploring. That said, do you know where I am?
Earn 5% cash back in your top eligible spend category up to $500 spent each billing cycle with the City Custom Cash Card.
Meet the Monteros. They like to multiply their wins. They're 5-time state champion foosball players, 15-time regional champion crossworders.
Oh my God. Jesus, with the commercials. Commercial after commercial after commercial.
That's why they play the X Series family of scratch-off games from the New York Lottery, so they can multiply their wins up to 200 times. Meet the multiplier family for a chance to win our biggest prize yet, $10 million.
All right, here we go. Out of commercial break.
Port St. Lucie was signing some autographs. Holding up the catching skill.
Looking at some of the Mets here signing autographs.
Getting that lettering just right. Or smiling for your new teammates. Or just being the best in the world.
Dude, Jacob deGrom. I can't wait to see him in the regular season. Here we go. Hayden Singer, who looks like Hayden, is up at bat. Played in the minors. Batting average .263, 5 homers. I think it said 14 RBIs. Take strike 1 and then strike 2. Steve Cishek. I'm just going to call him Steve. Count's actually 1-1. Hayden got hit in the elbow. He's going to go to first base. Spring training is like having blue balls. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I find it to be a little more meaningful than NFL preseason, though. Dude, MLB spring training is more meaningful than the NFL Pro Bowl. Nimmo takes the fastball outside, 92-mile-per-hour pitch. That is, in fact, a ball. Come on, Nimmo. Put this one in the bleachers. Nimmo 1 for 2 single today. Nimmo lays off that ball. Counts 2-0.
Right at the beginning of the kick. Beautiful.
southern part of that, as the arm starts to stretch into the sea. So Falmouth would be like the beginning.
Cracking it. Left side foul. Counts 2-1.
The town right before Hyannis. The Kennedys made that town with the money. Yeah.
Pop up. He's probably going to be out left field. Playable. Nimmo out. Hayden will stay at first. Brennan's eating lunch.
It's not blueberry. It's kind of like
The Pro Bowl is a joke. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
But if it's raspberry, how come it's not a reddish color? I mean, you're talking about words and language in Massachusetts. Is that what you're talking about? Well, I'm talking about sitting on the berm in Port St. Lucie eating a blue food that has no blue in nature. If it's a raspberry flavor, why do they
Strike one there.
Probably just makes it easier for the folks serving it up.
What do you mean?
There's a cherry, there's a strawberry. There's a lot of reds out there.
I see. What you're saying is just for the differentiation.
It's like back in there was Frankenberry and there was blueberry. Even though it wasn't blueberry, it was blue. Come on, Frankenberry was blueberry. Blueberries were blue.
So it's marketing? Is that what it is? So what you're saying is it's easy to tell that yellow is lemon, right?
Yeah.
It's easy to tell that the brown is chocolate. But when you have all those different berries, all of which are reddish, they had to turn one of them blue. There you go.
Exactly.
Even though it's not blueberry.
You just unveiled the secret.
Because there just aren't that many blue foods in nature.
Oh my God! A right corner, right field. Hayden gonna go home. And we are tied. Mark Canna goes to second. I'm over here trying to fix this thing on my mic. And the Mets tie the ball game up for us.
That was nice. His hands come into the ball and going to drive down on it. He didn't even know it was. At first, kind of shots and like finished until he recognized the ball was going down the right field line.
I'm going to say this about Mark Canna a lot this year about professional at-bats that he takes.
He does. And you point out Cishek is always against the guys that continue, but he's a right-handed sinker ball guy.
We are tied at 2 apiece. 1 man on, 1 out for the Mets. Jeff McNeil up at bat. Slider goes outside for McNeil. He'll take ball uno.
Tried to dive for it and went by for a triple. And then McNeil came in with the first man run. Canna's now tied the game with his double. Another slider.
Slider outside.
This Washington team, you look at them on paper, and they're other than Juan Soto, they're just this odd collection of young players and older players, trying for a final shot. It almost reminds you what
check swing
teams look like sometimes.
Nope.
They're just trying to fit some pieces
a strike.
until their prospects
Counts 2-1 for McNeil.
on the pitching side are ready to come up and help them win again.
Well, I think the acquisition of Cruz was not only to protect Soto, but if you've ever been around him, his influence over a lot of the young Latin players about how to hit is very important.
McNeil cracks it foul. 90-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 2-2.
guys who have obviously tried to make themselves better. Even the Marlins, with the signing of Soler and Garcia, and all that young pitching are going to be a force to contend with. Could be a really long year for them.
Jeff McNeil gets a hit left field. Marky Mark going to try to score. He's safe. Mets take the lead by 1. Marky Mark scores. Jeff McNeil safe on first. The Mets lead 3-2. The Mets lead 3-2. Holy Jeff McNeil. Let's hope he could do this in the regular season.
I think at the end of 2019, carried that over in the last couple of seasons. His back to ball skills are what really seem great, and kind of nice strong slide here. He thought that ball was going to be too wide, but once he tried to make an attempt for the slide and for the tag, just beats him to the outside part of the plate.
So it's a 2-hopper to third.
How many Mets jerseys do I have? The one I'm wearing, this one behind me, Beltron, this one here, 4, and then I have one Courtney got me for Christmas in my closet, a black Pete Alonso one. I want to get more, though, for the season. They have an all-orange one on eBay from like the 2006 All-Star Game button-down. I want that one for when I go on the Mets cruise April 1st. Robinson comes up to bat for the Mets. True that, Brendan. Mets with 1 man on. That's Jeff McNeil at first. 2 outs. Counts 0-1. Mets are up 3-2. Bottom of the 5th. Robinson cracks that one. Shortstop to first. He's out. That's the end of the 5th. Go to a commercial break, and the Nats will be up. New score, though. Mets are winning 3-2. Thanks to, believe it or not, Jeff McNeil. Anybody got any big plans today?
The default in medicine has always been man. Problem is, more than half the population.
True that, Dan. Wait, Darren, are you a Mets fan or a Yankees fan? Or do you not really follow baseball? You're just hockey? I can't remember you telling me or not. I don't know if I ever talked baseball with you, Dan. Are you a Mets fan?
The biggest game of the year. Why didn't we just watch it at your house? I can't. I lost all my favorite sports channels. That's terrible.
I'm a huge Mets fan. Did you ever say that to me? I could just be having a brain fart. I also don't have the best memory as I get older, Dan. I can't remember you telling me you were a huge Mets fan. Maybe we just never talked about it, or maybe I just never asked you. Because I know you're a Rangers guy, obviously by your avatar and being in Andrew's streams. You know what? You might have told me, and I just probably forgot. Oh, see, I didn't even know you were a Giants fan. I'm a huge Rangers, Mets, Knicks, and Giants fan. I knew you liked the Knicks, and I obviously knew you liked the Rangers. I didn't know Mets and Giants. Peterson back on the mound. That's shocking. He's going to throw pitch number 59. We'll start the 6th inning, guys. Here's the pitch. Looked good. All right, they said that's a ball for Juan Soto. Soto, the right fielder, 0 for 2 today, a flyout and a strikeout. That was definitely low. Counts 2-0, 81 mile per hour pitch. I'm old. I forgot what I did yesterday. Hey, you and me both. You and me both, Dan. You and me both.
All that David's given up over 3 innings after Taiwan Walker went 2 scoreless to start the game.
Here's the pitch. Is that high?
Slider bends in for a strike.
Nope, goes in for a strike. Counts 2-1.
Career OPS, only Ted Williams and Jimmy Fox. Better than Juan Soto.
Here's the pitch. Oh, dear. Right field. McNeil playing it at the line, at the track. He'll dive for it. He got it. Well done. Jeff McNeil having one hell of a game. Again, I know this game doesn't count, but he's gotten hits and he's gotten really great catches, man. Good for Jeff McNeil. I may go and buy his jersey if he plays like this in the regular season this season.
Nice. Yeah, that'll still up there.
One thing we found out very quickly about Jeff McNeil when he first came up, whether they played him at third or at second or at left or at right, he might not be a gold glover at any of those positions, but he's going to battle them about as hard as he can.
You know, the first few fly balls.
What do you got going on today, Gabriel? How's everything, my friend? Any big plans today? McNeil is due for a comeback. I agree with that for sure. Nelson Cruz comes up to bat. He's 0 for 2 today. Line out and a ground out. Actually, the count's 2-0 for him. Here's the pitch. Cracking it. Oh, God. Center field. Nimmo. Track. He's got it. All right. Good job. Jeff McNeil got out of the way there. Nimmo took care of it. 2 outs. Nimmo and McNeil will high-five each other. Share a laugh. Strategy. Whatever. 2 outs. Brendan says I'm old also. And I think that's it for Peterson. He's going to come out. Buck Showalter wants him out. Not horrible. I've seen Familia do worse. I've seen Edwin Diaz do worse. So we'll go to a commercial break. We'll get a pitching change here from the Mets. And we'll finish up here top of the 6th. I like what I see out of Jeff McNeil, and I better see that in the upcoming regular season in a couple of days. Otherwise, I'll be pissed.
Hi.
Razzle dazzle.
Here again from the New York City Health Department. Most people who have COVID.
I'm trying to find the picture, Dan, because I was going to show you the jersey that I want to bid on eBay. See if I could fucking find it.
They might also have difficulty concentrating, which is also called brain fog, or feel very tired. And some people
Here it is right here.
Loss of smell, or
it's used, but someone is selling it that lives a couple of towns away from me. I want it, bro. It's a 2005 Pedro Martinez orange button-down Mets All-Star jersey. I want to get that shit because it's my size and it's rare, and I want to wear it on the Mets cruise April 1st next week. I'm also trying not to spend so much money. I got to get an oil change. I got to get my car inspected. In order to get my car inspected, there's a crack in the windshield. That's going to cost me $250 to get the windshield fixed. I got to get a tooth. I got to get a crown for one of my teeth. That's $650 right there. I got to pay my taxes. Hopefully I get something good back because I need to pay for all this shit. I hope and pray the Mets stay healthy. McNeil, Lindor will have bounce back years. DeGrom will stay healthy. Edwin Diaz will have a career year like he did in Seattle. That's an awesome looking jersey. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I like those rare jerseys, you know? Like, I don't know if you've seen my streams where I wear, I got the freaking Salute to Service Raiders jersey with the camo. Steve Gusek, Nogusek comes in to pitch for the Mets. and he will throw a ball. I even have in my closet, I have the rare, like, solid red New York Giants jersey. They don't really wear those anymore. I feel like we should start McGill or Peterson over Carlos. Yeah, maybe. Josh Bell is up at bat. His count is 1-1. 0 for 2 today for him. Fly out and a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Outside. Counts 2-1 after that 94-mile-per-hour pitch.
Velocity 94. We saw 95 plus the other day.
Walker better not fall apart because Walker was having a good season last year, and then after the All-Star break, he fell apart. Josh Bell cracks it foul. 94-mile-per-hour pitch. Bring the count 2-2. Come on, Nogasek.
Covers the outside part of the plate really well, but he did get beat hard in. Hard hitting Mark Whitten. Hard hitting Mark Whitten.
His pitch. Swing and a miss. He got it. 3 outs. We will go back to a commercial break, and the New York Mets will be up. Good job, Nogasek. Rocking the Tom Selleck mustache. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like if a dude's going to grow facial hair and he could grow facial hair anywhere on his face, I think you grow out the whole thing. That's just my opinion. You don't just grow out the mustache. You grow out the whole thing and look like a man. Voila. Usually after the break, we play a playoff team just like we did in 2019, but fell short last year. Was that in reverse? Either way, it broke all our hearts, bro. Like, the Mets were in first place for 102 days or whatever it was. They owned that division for a portion of last year. And then, dude, they could barely beat the Marlins. And I say it all the time, how I was at that Pittsburgh game in Pittsburgh. We were kicking the crap out of them 6-0. Edwin Diaz gave up the save. Walk-off home run victory for the Pirates. They even had a fireworks show for them. Fucking sucked, bro. People there were screaming at me, yeah, go back to New York. I was like, dude, fuck you. We brought revenue in, the Mets 7 line. We brought revenue in. We stayed at your hotels. We went to your restaurants. We paid for everything. We brought revenue in to your local businesses, so go fuck yourself. Oh, when he does this, when he lets the pitch go and he goes,
Are you a hologram from the future, Tim? Very realistic.
Yeah, I hate when he does that. He's like,
Some more historical photos from around spring training.
and then I almost got into a fight with somebody. Yeah, he did. He almost jumped into my lap, and I was thinking about it the other day. Like, I was like, do I touch him? Do I save him? And I left out the part of the story, like I say it, but like, he slammed both his kneecaps into like the railing, and it startled me. So I was like thinking, like, he's going ahead first. Should I try to help him, like, so he doesn't hit anything, like guide his head? And both his kneecaps slammed into the metal railing, and it scared the shit out of me. It was just like, dong, and I was like, oh, shit. He almost caught it, though, too. The ball was, like, right there. Like, he jumped in to fucking, play it, but that was Edwin Diaz's fault, not his. Kyle Finnegan up at bat. Last season with the Nats, played 68 games, ERA 3.55 saves, 11 out of 15, 66 innings, 64 hits, 34 walks, 68 strikeouts, 9 home runs allowed. Counts 0-1 here for Escobar. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Looks like that's good. Going to be 0-2. Wow. Okay, counts 1-1. Yeah, that was a crazy day, Daniel. But the next day, the Mets won. So we didn't go to that game, though. We were on the road heading home. We should have went to that game. Popping it up. That's going deep center. Playable. It's out of here, boys. Home run. Escobar. Home run, Mets. Home run, Mets. Home run, Mets. Mets go up 4-2. Bottom of the 6th. No outs. I have the app, and I also have it on both my TVs. But, yeah, I have the app. Why? Do you have the app too, Gabriel? I thought it was going to stop around the track, the warning track, but it actually went way past it. So Escobar gets himself a home run. Dominic Smith up at bat. The guy my girlfriend calls my boyfriend, a.k.a. my man crush. Takes strike one, 95-mile-per-hour pitch from Kyle Finnegan. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I tried downloading today, and it won't let me sign in. That's weird because Courtney uses it all the time. Escobar, great son, good clubhouse guy, and productive players. True. Let's go Mets. Indeed, Cruz. 2022 MLB champs, Boston Red Sox. Let's go Red Sox. Let's get. Yeah, right, bro. You got to get through me first. It's good to see you, though, T-History. Counts 0-2 for Dominic Smith. Let's see if maybe he could get himself a nice home run. That goes ball. 97-mile-per-hour pitch. Bring the count 1-2 for D. Smith. Mets are up 4-2, bottom of the 6th. No outs. Oh, that's. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that for you. Courtney was just using hers. Who's the kid on the Blue Jays that everybody's talking about? Guerrero? Is that his name? Guerrero? Count here is 2-2 for Smith.
Same thing with Robinson Cano, right? So you've got a lot of guys in similar positions where they don't have an everyday job. And they'll all be splitting up that DH role.
I had a chance to speak to Billy Upton when I was down here in Philly. Really interesting observation in that.
Oh, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Count still 2-2 for Dominic Smith. After that goes foul. This be pitch number 9 from Finnegan.
To 350 at bats per is where he thinks they can be effective.
Splitter got Dom Smith. He strikes out. 90-mile-per-hour pitch. I feel you, Gabriel.
The Seattle Mariners, really good player. Wayne Kirby, who had a brief period of time. That's Wayne Kirby. And that's first base coach. A brief period of time as a Met, but
Mets first base coach Wayne Kirby looking on.
He is the new Mets first base coach.
He's brand new. Here's the pitch to Guillorme. 95-mile-per-hour pitch goes ball. He will be better than his dad, and his dad was a great player. I remember his dad playing for sure.
Well, I think Neal's not going to play.
It's just for the night. It's just for the night. It takes us around like the Statue of Liberty. It's with the 7 line, the Mets 7 line. It goes around the Statue of Liberty and somewhere else. But it's a slow cruise. It's from like 7 p.m. to like midnight or something like that. They got food and drinks and prizes and all that good stuff.
Giorme's 0 for 2 today. Struck out, hit a dribbler that was handled by the catcher.
Didn't he fill in for a couple of days, a couple of games, Gabriel, when Rojas got suspended for 2 games? Yeah, I liked him too. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna have a blast, Dan. Thank you. Yeah, I like that old man. Yeah, and he did. He was pitching to Pete Alonso during the home run derby. 2-time home run derby winner, Pete Alonso. That goes foul for Guillorme. We got the count 1-2. Luis Guillorme, 0 for 2 strikeout ground out. Scores 4-2. Mets, bottom of the 6th. Mets with 1 out. Guillorme up at bat. Counts 1-2. Finnegan getting ready to throw pitch number 14. And that's all you need to know right now.
Doesn't seem appropriate. I think it seems that the rules ought to maintain as they have been. Which means put him in the field somewhere, right?
Here's the pitch. Guillorme cracks it, and it's going to go foul left side. 96-mile-per-hour pitch. Keep the count 1-2.
What's interesting to me about that is that one of the proposals for how to employ the DH is this notion of the double hook DH, which is that when the pitcher comes out.
Can't wait for the 3-peat. I saw what you did there, bro. Guillorme going to crack that one. It's going to ground to third. Now to first. Guillorme's out. 2 outs.
And so this rule just goes in the other direction. Yeah, no, this says that the pitcher gets to stay in at DH even when he's not pitching.
It sounds like collegiate baseball or even high school baseball.
I just can't wait for regular season baseball in general, Gabe. It's America's pastime, bro.
Being able to use one of your hitters out of the order, like Miguel Cabrera in his prime, saying, "Okay, this is a big moment. We're going to start hitting," or things like that. I think it's against the foundation of how we play this game. But
DH in the first place, but that I agree.
Is that Hayden back up at bat?
He's Hayden Seger up for the second time.
I just think, and I said it the other day, I think we're in an era of baseball, and the people that run the game that are
Ball 1.
afraid at all. And I would say before baseball was entrenched and never making a move. I think they're in a place now where they're not afraid to make changes and do it on the fly.
And they recognize they should.
Yeah, same here. He's supposed to be the number 1 ranked Mets prospect. Hayden's hit goes foul. Keep the count 1-1 for Hayden.
I'm on board with whatever they decide to do. I didn't know having 7 double headers, runner at second, extra innings, pitch clocks, bigger bases, whatever it is. I'm fine with all that. I just have a problem with a carve out for one player. Because if I'm another team in the American League West, I am livid about that. 2-1 to Singer, who was hit.
And that goes ball. Counts 2-1 for Singer. Yeah, Alvarez, didn't he just turn 20? Like, he's still a young cat too. He's definitely going to be the future.
I guess they're just going to do whatever they feel like doing.
That sounds like that.
Hayden cracks that one foul. 96-mile-per-hour pitch. Bring the count 2-2.
That will get some pinch hitting occasionally.
Well, if you have, like the extra inning games, that would be more likely. But with the Manfred man being entrenched into the game, it's probably not going to happen all that often in the DH National League. 2-2 coming.
Cracked it. Singer. Gonna get a base hit here. He's safe on first. Very nice. 2-out single for Hayden. He'll stay safe on first base. Cool, Brendan. Cool, man.
I can tell you when you're wearing number 98 and you're just happy to be playing in this game, you sacrifice a bat. You don't sacrifice a lot of bats when you're not at the big league level. You sacrifice one for base in the big league level.
So Seger aboard for the second time. And Nimmo is 1 for 3.
It's a valid point there, Gabriel.
7 hits now for the Mets.
Brendan Nimmo coming up to bat. 1 for 3 today. Had a single. Come on, Nimmo. Put this one in the fucking bleachers. Cracks it foul. 96-mile-per-hour pitch.
Nimmo in that segment earlier, how later in the game, 2 outs, RBI situation, he's ready to attack if he gets something he likes.
Yeah, it's just thinking the same thing as that pitcher's getting ready to be delivered. I'm feeling he might try to attack.
I mean, when you think about it, Keith was exactly the same way. First at bat of the game.
That goes ball. Counts 1-1.
That was a Cardinals thing. Was that a Cardinals thing?
It might have been a Cardinal thing in some way. It was something that I did naturally. I took so many pitches, and Gary was probably under his breath screaming at me from up here, telling me, swing that bat. Him and my dad. But
It's all right. We had Dave Magadan before you, so
Goes right down the middle there. Nimmo doesn't chop at it.
foul off 5 pitches. Catch it.
Count's going to be 1-2.
It was tiring. You're like, all right, can we go to 3-2 and have 4 foul balls and then pick it up?
But you know how that works, don't you, Ty? The more pitches you see, the more pitches you foul off.
Nimmo cracks that one. It's going to go foul. Left field. Keep the count 1-2.
Well, he did it for that reason, but
No, but that's just what it is. What happens. You're right.
Could be double-edged.
Side benefits or not.
Depends on the streak you're on. You might want to get out of that.
depends on the score, what time of the game. You could get a sign at some point from this book.
I don't know where that would come from.
All right. Good luck with everything, Brendan. Nimmo. Left field hit. Gonna get a base hit here. Nimmo's second hit of the day. He gets to first. So Mets with a man on first and second now with 2 outs.
Short, quick approach. Obviously, that's head right on the baseball. He's not trying to pull that.
Are you still at work, Hector? Hector, we got Knicks tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Knicks are playing Brendan's Detroit Pistons. How could I not do that game tomorrow? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
You know, I was just thinking as an everyday player in spring training, and you're working on things, right? You need that confirmation of a base hit. You know, I mean, it's nice to work on stuff, and it's nice to hit a ball to left field, but if it's always about, to get that base hit, it almost kicks it in.
We got someone coming in to run for Nimmo. Is his last name Magnum? Who the fuck is that? I'm at Diner now. True that, Hector. I can't wait to see Marty in the lineup. True that. Mark Canna? Mark Canna. Mark Canna. Mark Canna. Jesus Christ. Marky Mark up at bat. Take strike 1.
Fetty started for Washington. Washington, 2 2/3 scoreless, but the Mets have scored against all 3 Washington relievers.
Speaking about taking pictures.
Yeah, Canna will do that. I mean, you could do worse than Nimmo and Canna at the top of your batting order with those on-base percentages. You see a lot of pitches.
Watch the Knicks lose that game against the Pistons. Knicks are so inconsistent this year. Beat Golden State and lost to Brooklyn Nets with KD and her. Without KD and Irving. We need Angie to bring me and Brendan as friends. You're crazy, Hector. Counts 0-2.
We're not going to get away with nibbling against the guy that makes the strike zone.
Do you think in an era where the strikeout for hitters is not as frowned upon?
That goes foul for Marky Mark.
Get to 2 strikes and not be
Keep the count 0-2.
I will tell you though, once I got to the postseason to do those games, all the teams that don't strike out a lot, those are the teams still standing.
I believe that 100%.
Mark cracks that one foul.
Right field and another slice away and go foul. I mean, look at the Astros. I mean, they are the prototypical team. They've been to the World Series 3 times.
Everybody clap your hands.
5 years in a row, and they are a team that somehow has found the combination of hitting for power and not striking out.
God, this is the never-ending inning, boys. It's bottom of the 6th. Mets with 2 men on, 2 out, and the count's 0-2. Finnegan about to throw pitch number 30. It's a never-ending inning. I'm happy the Mets are up by 2, though.
So many 2-strike at bats, and they ended up doing damage with 2 strikes, but fighting off tough pitches.
0-2 to Canna. And this is outside of all 2 strikes. How far would they push a guy like Finnegan in 1 inning? 40 up to 30 pitches.
I really feel it's a past what he
Counts 1-2.
throw. Here we are, a half dozen games or more into spring training.
This is a guy you're going to be counting on during the season. So we don't want to blow him out of spring
Interesting, Gabriel. DeGrom and Scherzer are pitching tomorrow. I heard. Cracked by Marky Mark. And he's out. Right field. They caught it. So that's the end of the 6th. We'll have the start of the 7th after these commercial breaks. Mets are winning 4-2. That's all that matters.
After getting sick. However, some people are still so short of breath that they have trouble walking just a couple of blocks.
Yeah, I might watch that game tomorrow. I think it starts around 1.
They might also have difficulty concentrating, which is also called brain fog.
I don't know.
Very tired. And some people
Because now I'm tempted to do that game tomorrow, too, along with the Knicks game. Mets are at 1 tomorrow. Knicks are at 3:30.
There is much we still do not know about long COVID-19, but treatments can help. Treatment is based on each person's symptoms and may include physical rehabilitation, breathing exercises, and medications. If you have ongoing COVID-19 symptoms, please speak with your healthcare provider today. Thank you.
Meet the Monteros. They like to multiply their wins. They are 5-time state champions.
Poor Cardinals batters. Yeah, valid point. I only watch Knicks because even Travis, they make me sick. We were saying that about the Mets last year, too. Well, last year you were saying the Mets make you mad, and then you're like, the Mets make me sad. They made me sad, too, though. They made all of us sad, right? It's like, it's not like the team went in and lost 100 games. You know what I mean? They were actually in first place for several months, and then they started losing, which is like, I don't know which is worse, you know, going in and then your team just sucks automatically, like the Detroit Lions, or going in and your team's really, really well, and they're in first place, and then they start to suck. I think it's that. I think it's having a team that's in first place for several months, and then they start to suck. I think that's worse. because you don't expect that to happen.
We go to the seventh inning. That's with a 4-2 lead. Steve Gilbs is making an appearance. He's presented by City. Steve, look here. Remember the other
Knicks have been playing well without Randall.
interviews today, and I said, remember this when I don't in a couple of broadcasts? Well, that day is today. But I'm here with David Peterson, who pitched really well today. 3 2/3, 5 strikeouts, 2 runs. How'd you feel out there today? What was working for you today?
Yeah, felt good. Felt good to be out there in a game setting.
Nogasek back on the mound to throw pitch number 6 or 7.
Fastball changeup, combo was
Ball.
good, slider was there. Still working on curveball, bringing that along.
That was pitch number 6.
Felt like everything was physically good today.
I was going to ask you about that curveball because I know last offseason that was a point of emphasis. You wanted that 4th pitch. You didn't throw any of them out there today, did you?
I think Randall's got to go, to be honest with you. Counts 1-1 for Chris Herman.
It's more about just kind of developing that to be a strike pitch, a get out pitch, really honing in the command of that pitch.
Cracked it to first. Nogasek covers first, and 1 out. Every single offseason, there's a rumor of Knicks getting a big free agent, yet nobody does or wants to come to this poverty franchise. Yeah, I remember hearing.
Like I told you, I hadn't really thought about it until after the game. It was the first time in a while that I've been in a game.
Thought I heard thunder. I remember hearing Damian Lillard was going to come here.
Kind of feel that energy again from the crowd and stuff like that. And today, building off of that with an extra inning on top of it, and just having more work, it's felt good to be back out there. It doesn't take it.
David, what was the level of frustration for you last year? You obviously deal with the oblique injury, but then that freak foot injury, just as you think you're getting closer to coming back.
Yeah. I know it was.
David Peterson is fucking 6'6", 240 pounds. He looks so much smaller on TV.
Yeah, I mean, it was frustrating for sure, but you got to take what you can and learn from it and move on.
When you did reflect over the things you took away,
I think there were just some things between 2020 and 2020.
Counts 2-0.
Whether it be sequencing or command-wise.
True that, Dan. True that.
A little bit. There was some highs and there were some lows last year, so it wasn't
Counts 3-0. He might be trying to walk him here.
this camp with David, obviously the rotation has more arms that they've brought in, not necessarily guaranteed a spot in that rotation. Just what's your approach to this camp and heading into the season, depending on what happens?
First off, I mean, I think the moves that they made were great. You know, I mean, obviously, no.
Strike 1. Counts 3-1 now.
What he's done in the game really needs. It's crazy to have him and Jake in the same rotation. And then adding Bassett, he's been great to get to know. He's a fierce competitor. And, I mean, we've talked about this the last couple of years, but pitching depth is a huge thing for me.
I think he has personal issues he's dealing with, Hector. And we get a walk. Nats will have a man on first.
As you've gotten to know Bassett and Max so far in this shortened spring, anything in particular that stood out to you about those guys?
Franco coming up to bat, the third baseman, 0 for 2 today, pop out and a strikeout for the Nats.
You got to find what works for you, and obviously Max has done that for a long time, and it's been fun to watch him work and see how he goes about it. And Bassett's the same way. I mean, he's got the way that he goes about things.
Strike 1.
And like we talked about, everybody's different, so it's cool to see how everyone gets to that level that they want to be at.
So, David, the last question I have to ask you about Brandon Nimmo, because Nimmo said to me, I was talking to him yesterday, he said, you got to ask David Peterson.
Strike 2. 94-mile-per-hour pitch from Nogasek.
To get better against lefties, and you were that vehicle to get better against lefties. So just how annoying was he last spring for you?
Yeah, Nimmo, he and Conforto, like I said, they wore me out last year. He every time he could, every chance if someone hesitated to get in the box, he was in there. He wanted another bat off me.
Got him. Strike 3. 2 outs. Current scores 4-2 Mets, top of the 7th. Nats with a man on first and 2 outs. Nogasek getting ready to throw pitch number 17. Let's see who's coming up to bat for the Nationals.
Congratulations on the outing today. Good luck here moving forward in camp. Thank you very much. All right, guys, back to you. Gary, that's it for me. That's it.
Bye, Steve. We'll see you tomorrow. I hope.
Thank goodness.
It was a nice step forward today for David. We learned a lot about David Peterson a couple of years ago when he first came up.
Here's the pitch. Cracked it. Playable. Shortstop. First. Lonzo's got it. He's out. 3 outs. Go to a commercial break. Come back. It'll be bottom of the 7th, and the Mets will be up. I'm going to run and pee real quick, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Francisco Lights, where the Mets continue to get ready for the season as they look for another spring training win over the Astros. Coverage begins Wednesday at 6, only on SNY. Download the new SNY app now, the only place to stream the Mets. Geico Sports Night on SNY.
There's some big news coming out of Brooklyn.
Your nightly source for all things New York sports.
Wait until you see how they finish things off.
Geico Sports Night. All night, every night, starting at 11 p.m. Only at SNY.
With all the time it takes to plan a get-together in your home, the last thing you want is furry, four-legged, uninvited guests. If this happens to you, call the experts at Arrow Exterminating. We will treat the problem, and more importantly, we'll inspect to see what rodent-proofing is necessary.
For generations, families and businesses on Long Island have depended on Arrow to solve all of their pest control needs.
Arrow. Always on target.
Sponsored by the Sisters of St. Joseph and ranked among New York's top senior care facilities, Maria Regina seeks dedicated RNs, CNAs, LPNs, and others to join our outstanding team. Located in Brentwood, New York, Maria Regina is well known as a caring and professional workplace that offers competitive salaries, flexible scheduling, and full benefits. Join our family today. For more information, visit mariareginaresidence.org.
Come into Caraco this week and up your wardrobe game. When you buy one suit, you get 10 additional items free. The top of the line, most demanded brand names, and the lowest prices available. And now buy a single suit at Caraco and get these 10 items free. 2 additional suits, 2 shirts, 2 ties, 2 belts, and 2 pairs of socks. Free. All 10 items, including 3 suits, for one unbelievably low price. When you look good, they notice. Come into Caraco today.
Well, burn is great. Why is the burn great? Because you do so many things with it. You can roll down the hill, you can slide down the hill, you can throw your glove down the hill.
And you can know when the camera's on you.
Yeah.
You've been being on the hill.
And that's for a baseball from the right fielder. Can you tell me how 6-year-olds know with the cameras on? I mean, come on.
This is a new world, Gary. These cats are TikToking already. Come on, let's go.
I'll have to check out the video. Very nice.
Oh, he's doing it for the camera.
That's exactly
He's
right.
slide and look up and say, hey.
That's my point.
You got to be recording this.
Travis Janikowski up in the first time, leading off against Jace Fry.
Travis Janikowski takes ball uno.
He's coming in as a free agent. Played for the Phillies last year. He's made a couple of splendid catches in the outfield. Brings some speed to this team.
Cracks it foul. 90-mile-per-hour pitch. Bring the count 1-1.
James Fry, Oregon State Beaver, was with the Chicago White Sox, drafted in the 3rd round by the White Sox. Was there for quite a while, and now here in a Nats uniform.
It was 6 games last year. He had disc surgery last year, which laid him up for most of the season. Good slider in for a strike.
Me. Counts 1 and 2. Travis Janikowski looks like a dork looking into the sun, bro. That was low. Count's going to be 2 and 2.
This is, we're talking about the Nats bullpen being one of great opportunity. Jace Fry just signed on Sunday. And you know who signed with them today as a minor league free agent? Tyler Clippard.
Oh, that's right.
Cracking it.
He lost one to shallow right.
Shallow right. Travis Janikowski's out. 1 out.
Last time he pitched for the Nats was
That was Stevenson
Now there's a new way to stream the Mets.
making the play.
Watch live Mets games, pre- and post-game shows, and all SNY programming anytime, anywhere, on any device with an in-market TV provider subscription. The SNY app available on iOS, Android, Apple TV, Roku, and Fire TV. Scan the code and download now. And just in case there's any confusion, not only will the games that air on SNY be available on the SNY app, but the games that air on Pix will also be available on the SNY app, which means tomorrow, when the game is on Pix, you can watch it on the SNY app. You can watch DeGrom.
Pete Alonso takes ball 1. Pete's 0 for 3 today. Ground out, line out, and fielder's choice.
I'm so proud of how much work you put into knowing all about
Here's the pitch.
streaming and the app.
I think that's going to be a strike, no?
Anything about it, but I'm trying to
No, ball.
maintain the facade. What I love is
91 mile per hour pitch. Count's going to be 2-0 for Alonso.
flip around and say download now.
Excuse me.
The highlight of some parts of spring training games. 2-1 to Alonso, who's got 0 for 3 today, played the whole game at first base so far.
Right now, it's preparing for that download. Right now, it's just sitting there idle, just preparing.
You know what it reminds me of? If you're a Met fan of a certain age, and you
Count 3-1 for the polar bear.
way out beyond center field, there was a neon sign for the Serval Zipper Company. And the letters on the Serval Zipper sign would flash on and off. It would flash one letter at a time, and then it would flash the...
Alonso gets walked to first base.
Sit there for innings just watching the Serval Zipper sign. If, you got a little fatigued at the game, Alonso draws a 1-out walk. So this is what the SNY app logo in the corner is like. You can just watch it, waiting for it to, to flash, download now. It's the little things. Brandon Fryman is going to run for Alonso at first base. And Robinson kind of steps in to hit. Now, I feel as though we've been misled a bit, because Steve said goodbye.
Robinson up at bat. He's going to crack this one. Right center. Playable. He's out. Steve, we're going to interview Dom Smith. The guy my girlfriend calls my boyfriend, who's in his street clothes.
I know you worked on a lot this offseason. What's been the point of emphasis that's led to this type of stuff?
Yeah, I think, it just goes back to reflecting on how last season went, and I know that I struggle with certain areas of my
2
game.
outs.
I wanted to just go back to the drawing board.
1 man on. That's Alonso on first for the Mets. Bottom of the 7th. Mets winning 4-2.
Work on my leg, my upper body, and my path, and just put in a ton of time in the cage this offseason. And it seemed to pay off right now. So
Welcome back, Minister Brendan.
Out here with his team.
Brett Batty takes strike 1.
The energy here has just been amazing all camp.
I know that you talked about looking at some of the great swings in baseball history, really, to try and figure out what worked well for you. I know it's a complicated process, but can you boil down what exactly you were looking at this offseason, what you were able to take away from that?
A lot of it is just balance, controlling your movements, and then swinging at good pitches. I feel like if I'm in a good position to hit and I'm balanced at the plate, it'll just give me a better chance for competing with other pitches that the pitcher throws. So I really worked on my balance, controlling my movements, and then also my play.
Counts 1-1, and now it is counts 2-1 now for Brett.
Just, like I said, do too much as a player opposed to just letting the pitcher dictate kind of what I should do in that bat. So I kind of chased too much, and I just wanted to fix that, and I was able to do that.
Why do you think that happened last year?
I think just coming off a great year.
Cool, Brandon. Counts 3-1.
So, like I said, I got out of character. I was trying to just do a little bit too much, trying to carry the team. A bunch of guys kind of went down, so I felt like it was my job and my responsibility, opposed to just having our own model, which is next guy up mentality if we're not getting pitches to hit. So,
And that goes foul. We got a full count. 2 outs, 3 balls, 2 strikes for the Mets. Bottom of the 7th. Pete Alonso safe on first. Scores 4-2. Fry about to throw pitch number 17 for the Nats.
You described just what the
terms of how you feel physically right now as opposed to last year fighting through that?
Yeah, I just feel good up there. I feel like I'm actually strong in the box. Like I said, I feel like I can repeat my swing. And if you're able to
Shortstop to first. He's safe.
Good job, Doc. Good job, Doc. Lights on the wheel by Red Lady right there. I like that. That's some Cookie Club broadcasting experience working out for you.
Yes. But I feel like if
All right, Mets got a man safe on first and second.
I'll be more consistent at the plate. And I feel like I'm able to
with 2 outs.
Obviously, sometimes I get on the character, but I feel that move when I do make a bad move, and I'm able to correct the next pitch. So just having that understanding with my body, and then also just having that confidence and knowing what I need to do each pitch, it's just helping me get into better counts, and then also repeating my swing as well, which is helping me consistently have hard contact.
Tom, you talked a number of times about the energy.
Swing and a miss for, is that Alvarez? It is. 2021 in the minors. Batting average 272, 24 homers, 70 RBIs. He is a prospect, the number one prospect in Mets history, apparently. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 90-mile-per-hour pitch from Fry.
Just the way they come in and just work. And I feel like Buck he's big on the little details, and that's something that in the past we haven't done and we haven't really focused on. So I think focusing on all these little details is going to really pay off in the long run of the season. And he's actually
pitches outside, counts 1 and 2 for Alvarez.
Like I said, there's something a little bit different about that. So,
any example that stands out to you? I know he's done so much. We hear.
Yeah, I feel you, Brendan.
What one example that stands out?
I mean, we're in the room, the conference room early, learning about rules, learning about ground rules and different plays that happen in the game.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's 3 outs, and that's the end of the 7th. We'll have the start of the 8th momentarily.
Something that we haven't done in the past, and something that's going to help us in the future. He always preaches if we're smarter than our competition, we'll have the upper hand. So that's what we're trying to do.
See, we didn't need JD. We didn't do that. Thanks so much for the time.
Thanks, Steve. Let's go, Matt.
We're through 7. Coming back after this.
That's cool, Brennan.
Get your tickets at Mets.com/tickets. Let's go.
I don't know why the Mets ever got rid of their black jerseys. They should have never gotten rid of them. I'm glad they're back, but the Mets should have never gotten rid of them. Those jerseys are so boss. Boss!
Devoted to every aspect of women's health. When we raise the health of women, we raise everyone.
It's March, and you know what that means. College basketball, baby. This year, don't wait until the whole bracket plays out for your payout. With DraftKings Sportsbook, you can win cash on any game. New customers can bet $5 on any team to win and get $200 if they move on. Doesn't matter if it's number 1 seed or a double-digit seed. If they win, you win. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Sign up with the promo code. Bet $5 to win $200 on any college hoops team and make it rain.
Make this year your year in a Cadillac. Shine bright in the striking XT4 or the sophisticated XT5. Stand out in the 3-row XT6 or arrive in the iconic Escalade. Visit your showroom today. Current eligible lessees get this low mileage lease on this 2022 Cadillac XT5 for around
Still in commercial break, not missing anything.
Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Coming up tonight, Geico Sports Night.
Coming out of commercial break now.
Story in sports, the St. Peter's Peacocks. Shaheen Holloway and a bunch, all places that no team from the MAC, no number 15 seed, has ever gone before. They're getting ready to play North Carolina tomorrow. Yankee news, Nets news as well. We're all peerless for the great and wonderful Peacocks, who won yesterday for Purdue on National Peacock Day.
And yesterday, I was driving to the beach, and I saw peacocks in Fort Pierce. You know, there's one place. There is. I've been there. It's crazy.
Jason Shreve signed with the Mets last week. Right now, he looks like he's got an inside track to having a spot in this bullpen. What's interesting is that the Mets really don't have a lefty reliever, at least they didn't coming into spring, but now Shreve has pitched well. Alex Claudio has pitched well. Rob Zastryzny has pitched
Ball
well.
one.
All candidates.
That's Shreve pitching for the Mets. Pop up. He'll point like Edwin Diaz.
Right in the middle of the infield. Suarez, Albert Suarez, playing shortstop able to grab it.
Albert Suarez gets the out. One out.
You know, what's interesting is Steve asked Dom Smith about the little details. And was there anything you could point to that Buck has done? Well, this morning, Buck closed the field for a half hour as he was working with his players on the field with something that he didn't want anyone from the media to see. That's an example.
He was teaching the signs. Oh, there was all about signs. And,
yeah, offensive signs, offensive signs, all of them.
All the signs.
Oh,
And
wow.
he joked, well, everybody knows our signs anyway, but he made sure that there was nobody watching. He had all the cameras turned off and all the media just for about 20 minutes, and the entire team went over.
Cracked it. Goes foul. Count's going to be 0-2 with one out for the Nats.
Was our third base coach, and he went into Davey Johnson's office and he said, Davey said, okay, what are we going to go with signs with this year, Bobby?
True that, Brandon.
He goes through all the signs, and Davey goes, there's no chance this team's going to know those signs. He said, can you do something simpler? He does this or whatever, goes through all the signs. So there's no way they're going to know that either. So it became a tip of the cap was the bunt. The belt
Pitch is too high. Got away from Shreve. 90-mile-per-hour pitch. Bring the count 1-2.
I bet he thought, you know what, these are going to be so simple that the guys on the other side of the field be like, no way it can be that simple. And it worked.
They're going to be trying to decode all the different machinations, and it's only going to
Too
be
high again. Count's going to be 2-2.
They're like, wait, he went to his hat again and they bunted? Come on, that must be a coincidence.
This is Lucius Fox batting for the first time against Jason Shreve, who did some nice work for the Mets 2 years ago. And he goes upstairs with the changeup, striking out Fox for the second out.
No, I don't. I don't want to see any of that. I try to stay away from that stuff, Knight. I'm just a sports guy.
Obviously, that philosophy has changed with the three-batter rule, but he can get the right-handers out as well as left-handers.
2 outs.
That's why there's a dearth of left-handed relievers, because you have to be a crossover guy, or you can't.
We pitch number 8 from Shreve.
Stevenson. Well,
Strike. 90-mile-per-hour pitch.
even with
That's Andrew Stevenson up at bat. Played in 109 games last season. Batting average .229. 5 homers, 23 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Strike. Counts 0-2. 80-mile-per-hour pitch. This will be pitch number 10 from Shreve.
There's going to be certain circumstances where the game's on the line and Harper's coming up and there's 2 outs and you're going to take a chance that your lefty's going to be able to get him out.
Right, because if you don't, then
Counts 1-2.
The next guy, the Reese Hoskins, right behind him, right?
One of the things that changed, Ryan, I'd love your opinion on this, is when I was coming up in catching, and throughout my career, you'd always hear a lefty should never throw a lefty a changeup. It's always got to be something moving away from him. We saw Shreve throw a changeup effectively. So is that something that you think has changed for a good reason?
I've always
Ball counts 2-2.
Because where is the one? It's one of the strengths of the pitcher, right? If he has a really good changeup, why would you want to eliminate that against a batter just because he's left-handed? The reason that a lot of pitchers eliminated that because where's the strength for most left-handed hitters? Down and in, right? So you just have to make sure that your placement
Cracking it upward. Center field.
is in the dirt on the ground.
Out. 3 outs. Go to a commercial break, and then the Mets will be up. I'll be right back. Got to do something. Don't go nowhere.
Get your tickets at Mets.com/tickets. Let's go!
Watch
Watching mornings on News 12 means getting up to the minute breaking news the minute you're up.
We're getting new information right now.
Plus your exclusive hyperlocal forecast to get you ready to take on any type of wicked weather.
Hang on, because we're about to get hit hard by damaging winds.
We'll even share where to have some free fun so you can blow off some steam with your family without blowing through your bank account.
Start your day with mornings on News 12.
What to expect and how to prepare.
With taxes, it's always take. So how about some give for a change? With 1 gigabyte mobile service free for the first 12 months from Optimum Mobile. That's right, Optimum Mobile is giving you a whole year of free mobile service. Seriously. And Optimum Mobile wants to give you even more with up to $200 off the latest 5G phones. Really, you deserve it. Just visit optimum.com/mobile or come into one of our Optimum stores today. Optimum Mobile. Bigger bars, smaller bills.
Coming to Caraco this week and up your wardrobe game. When you buy one suit, you get 10 additional items free. The top of the line, most demanded brand names, and the lowest prices available. And now buy a single suit at Caraco and get these 10 items free. 2 additional suits, 2 shirts, 2 ties, 2 belts, and 2 pairs of socks. Free. All 10 items, including 3 suits, for one unbelievably low price. When you look good, they notice. Come into Caraco today. The action. Go to On The Go with SNY's new app. The only place to stream live Mets games. The new SNY app. Download now.
Our next SNY telecast will be Tuesday night when the Mets host the Astros. 6 o'clock, the coverage. Tuesday night, right here on SNY. Don't forget, tomorrow we're on Pix 11 for DeGrom Scherzer Day. That's a 1 o'clock start against the Cardinals. Also available on the SNY app. How am I doing?
You're doing fantastic.
Tanner Rainey comes in at pitcher for the Nets.
Year, Mets, a couple of stints on the DL or injured list.
Yeah. People at the home office, Gary, are very happy. Rainey was from Southeastern Louisiana
That goes ball.
University, was a first baseman
For Carlos Cortez.
outfielder and pitcher when he was in college. Drafted by the Cincinnati Reds, was involved in the Tanner Roark deal.
Carlos Cortez
Cracking it.
first time.
Goes foul. Counts 1-1.
5 players in the history of Major League Baseball whose first name was Tanner. And 2 of them were traded.
That's nuts.
Not including the kid from Vegas Bears. I don't think he ever got. 2-1 to Cortez. Hayden Finger on deck. That's got a run on the 4th. McNeil tripled and came home on a ground out. They got 2 in the 5th, RBIs by Canna and McNeil, and then Escobar homered in the
Counts 2-1. Now it's goes foul. Counts 2-2.
9 runners on base today. But the pitching, which has been strong all week, it's really only been a week.
You know, Todd and I have been talking about it. This is what spring training looks like in the first week of any spring training I've ever been around, with pitchers ahead of the hitters. Well, the hitters have enough time to catch up because usually by the end of spring training, they have caught up completely.
Strike 3 call.
Strike 3. Cortez strikes out.
Is that with the shortened spring, only 15 games, is that the regulars are playing more games and more of each game than they would normally play early in spring training. And I wonder whether that gets them up to speed faster or whether the pitchers stay ahead over that first, week to 10 days.
I think the pitchers probably stay ahead, especially when they're not trying to go deep and they've got a lot of arms to throw at you.
So don't forget that the pitchers have been ahead.
Is that Hayden up at bat who takes strike 1? It is.
But even the first few days of
No, it isn't, is it?
It would always be just batting
Where's that
practice
mark?
with coaches and machines. They went right into batting practice live off the pitching staff. It's good news and bad news. Some pitchers are able to get more.
That goes foul. Counts 0-1. 0-2. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is Hayden up at bat.
Live BP off their pitchers.
Because it's pitching practice, not hitters practice.
All right, so guys, we have a correction. A very important piece of information. There's
Strike three. Bye,
It is
Singer.
not Tuesday night that our next SNY telecast will be on the air. It is Wednesday night that our next SNY telecast will take the air. And the reason that you and I didn't pick that up, Ronnie, we'll be here.
My season ends tomorrow.
Oh, that'll be a Wayne Randazzo affair. Is that one of your games?
That is not. I'm here with you and Ronnie tomorrow, and then I head north.
I think that's the Terry Collins game Wednesday night. Wayne and Terry on the call. So that would be fun.
Jake Magnum up at bat. Mangum
up for the first time.
takes ball 1. There are 2 outs. It's bottom of the 8th. Mets are winning 4-2.
Mississippi State product.
Pop up, mid, center, Stevenson. Got it, 3 outs. That's the end of the 8th. All right, we'll go to commercial break, and then this will be it. This will be the Washington Nationals' last chance to get back into this game. We'll see if they can.
Oh, wait, there isn't too much hot sauce, is there?
I actually like hot sauce. Can I get chips?
I don't guacamole. I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Sure.
Okay.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
When you switch to Spectrum Mobile,
Still in commercial break. This is the last hurrah for the Nats. And then my stream is over.
most reliable service coast to coast, all for $29.99. But do people really want that? Oh yeah. Should I jump on, take a couple?
Yeah, are you trained?
No, but I have a lovely phone voice.
I don't think that counts.
Fair enough. Join the millions who have already switched. Get unlimited data for only $29.99. Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store today.
All right, here we go. At a commercial break.
Download the MLB app to get in-game video highlights, live pitch-by-pitch, breaking news, player updates, stat leaderboards, and more for your New York Mets. That's a free this spring.
Sean Reed Foley coming in as the closer.
Last time we saw him, it was the first inning, today he pitched the ninth.
You know, a couple of days ago when he did pitch, it was a threat of rain, so Bassett and Carrasco ended up pitching in inter-squad games, and he started the game, walked 3.
Walked the first 3, but only gave up 1 run, so that is to his credit.
I would want him back, but I wouldn't want to break the bank. I wouldn't want to pay an arm and a leg for him because I don't think he's worth it. I think, he's good to have if you get injuries or you just need another veteran on the bench. But I wouldn't want to break the bank for him. Swing and a miss for Barrera. Last season, played in 30 games for the Nats, I think. .262 batting average, 2 homers, 10 RBIs. Strike 1 for him. Yeah, I know. He's being a little bitch, Conforto, about signing. Here's the pitch. Foul. No, it's not a foul. Is it a foul? Right side. He's out. Mangum catches it. 1 out. 2 outs to go, and then this game is over, and then I'm out of here. And I'll be back tomorrow for the Knicks around 3:30. Although I'm tempted to do the Mets game at 1 as well.
He should know how to go back on a ball. His dad, John, was a NFL defensive back for 9 years. So if anybody knows how to retrieve
1 out here.
somebody in that family. 1 out. Here's Jake Knoll up for the first time. Able to play first base late in the game.
I hope you're right, Dan.
And he takes a strike.
Strike 1 for Jake Knoll. Batting average in AAA, 300, 17 homers, 69 RBIs. 69, Courtney's favorite number. That's going to be a ball, I think. 86-mile-per-hour pitch. Bring the count 1-1.
Ryan, did you ever determine from Sean Reed Foley whether his start, as you see right here, is actually derived from Kimbrel? Didn't he have some kind of connection to Kimbrel?
Yeah, I think he does, and I have not ascertained that. I usually leave that to Steve Gallup. I don't always work with full games, so I never know. But that is I mean, I heard the story. I haven't confirmed it yet, though, because he does have that Kimbrel.
Counts 2-1.
Stance. Not quite the albatross.
Nothing to do the condor, no. Yeah. But it really is good for working your thighs. 3-1 out of goal.
Counts 3-1.
He doesn't have the same arm that Kimbrel has, but he has a bit of the same delivery. He does have a little bit of that fastball that he gets under and tries to ride it a little bit.
That caught the corner. Noel thought he had a walk. Nope, we got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
There's not very many humans that have the same arm as Craig Kimbrel.
Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Probably so,
Yeah.
right? Certainly one of the best there's ever been. To the right side.
To right side.
Base hit.
Base hit. Fine. Jake Knoll gets the first. 1 man on and 1 out for the Nats, top of the 9th.
Craig Kimbrel is how the Braves were able to identify him as a reliever right away. Any young kid who has an arm like that, especially in the Braves organization, is usually
Chris Hermain
to try to get
come up to bat.
become a dominant starter, but they just threw him in there and he was great from day one.
Kind of like they did with Mark Wohlers.
That's right.
Here's Chris Herman, his second at bat, veteran catcher, grounded out his first time up. Slider catches the inside corner. Herman last played in the big leagues.
That caught the inside corner, strike 1.
Catch on in a backup catching role. Gabriel Ruiz is going to be their number 1 guy, and they're going to sink and swim with him. He's invested so much in Ruiz, picking him up from the Dodgers.
That was low, counts 1-1. Come on, Foley.
Making a roster, though, I would put a lot of consideration into who is my backup catcher that's going to be a veteran that's very good at teaching, helping a young catcher go to the next level. That would be a big consideration for me.
Pop up.
Herman flies one out to left. And
Left. Cortez playing it. Got it. 2 outs. 1 away. 1 away.
I talk about everybody.
And yeah, Ron, of course I know the answer to this.
There we go.
It has nothing to do with Craig Kimbrel.
Okay.
Jordan Romano, his teammate in 2019 with the Blue Jays, it was a suggestion from him. Apparently it activates, I'm reading my notes from a couple of years ago, activates the glutes, gets him balanced, and helps him feel his lower half, which is something that Sean Reed Foley really wants to do. So I did this story last year, Ron. Please pay attention next time.
Yeah, well, I don't do all the games, Steve, but I will say.
Apparently neither do I.
I will say.
Here's the pitch.
Regret.
Shortstop. First. That'll do it. Mets will win. Put it in the books. The New York Mets. Yeah. New York Mets will win 4-2. That is the final. I want to thank everybody that popped in. I know I didn't really plan on going live today. It was supposed to be as far as this weekend, just tomorrow. But I will be back tomorrow at 3:30. Again, thank you everyone who came in. Mets win 4-2. I'm going to get out of here. I got to do some grocery shopping, and I'll be back tomorrow for the New York Knicks game. Again, the Mets win 4-2. I'm liking what I'm seeing, even though it's preseason. Just liking what I'm seeing from the roster. See you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon or night, wherever you are, morning. And I'll see you later.